Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Cavell, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Why did I start that so differently? Well, I'm here back in Mordona because, like I said last time, I wanted to complete some side quests that had been available to me for some time, and one of them I didn't know about for a while, until actually last week, was this quest here by Reshi Palai. Palali. There we go. I don't know what this is for, and I don't know when it became available to me exactly, but I thought I would look into what this is because it is a level I can do. Very low levels. 54. Good lord. Has that been available since for that long? Holy hell. Okay, so first up today is Toll Booty. And it looks like, based on the image, it might be something that actually has follow-up quests? I'm not sure. Reshi Palali's face lights up to see her erstwhile savior. Oh, savior? What? Dexter! My, it seems so long since Castrum Sentry. Oh shit, you were... Oh, probably don't recognize you. Probably not. That was intentional, probably. Don't you recognize me? No, I suppose you wouldn't remember everyone you rescue. That kind of makes sense. And I looked quite different when we met. I was dressed in my uniform. Your uniform? Castrum Sentry. Wait, were you a Garlean? I'm Reshi Palali. It's been quite some time since, but I served with the Crystal Braves. Oh, the Crystal Braves. That's right. Until everything fell apart, yeah, that makes sense. Everyone went their own ways. Some followed Captain Ilberd. Others found new work altogether. I've kept busy guarding the frontier hands here. A little too busy, in fact. I can scarce find a moment to spend with my family. Oh, shit. The transition wasn't entirely easy. I was bedridden after Castrum Sentry, and by the time I was fit for duty, the Crystal Braves just weren't anymore. In a strange way, I've my injuries to thank for keeping me from the worst of it. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have been involved with that. Good to hear you weren't. Oh, speaking of that, you're close to the Domans, aren't you? Would you happen to know where Roka is? She aided in my recovery, and, well, it's quite embarrassing that I didn't notice until now, but... Notice what? There was a great misunderstanding, you see. Her earrings were bundled up in my bags. I've been trying to return them, but those children are neither seen nor heard. I can't find her no matter how much I look. I'm sure the girl misses her earrings, but I simply don't have the time to track her down. Ah, that's where I come in. What? Do you really have a spare moment to look into her in my stead? I got nothing else better to do at the moment. Oh, thank you, Dexter. Thank you so much. There you are. I've heard the Doman children visit the House of Splendors, though whenever when I'm there for some reason. But speak with Rowena. Very little escapes her, even invisible children. Even invisible children? Huh, okay. Speak with Rowena. Let's go see if we can find out how to return these earrings. Let's go, PD! Sorry for lumbering through town like this, everyone. And I'm going the wrong way. I meant to go this way. Rowena! I have a question for you! Oh. Hello, chicken butt. Looking for the Doman children? Aye, they sometimes help arrange my less valuable wares. Just finished for the day, though. Ah, just missing then. Come to think of it, Oriana said she'd caught sight of them playing nearby. Might catch them, should you have the patience to wait. Maybe? Okay, wait at the designated spots near Rowena's establishment. That would be... where exactly? Aha! This destination. Over by some regular workers? So I guess the Domans were working in this area specifically when they finished? By the time they finished? Alright, who am I looking for? Oh! Hey, there's some children. I hereby call this meeting of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. Old business first. Kaharu, we'll start with you. I've been keeping Miss Alice get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat herd adventurers. and I've been helping arrange stuff for Rowena. No, that's not right. These are all just chores. I want to go on a proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore? Did you find anything, Yozan? I'll bet you didn't. I did too. We got a big wide world to explore, and I was looking into ways to do it, which is more than can be said for any of you. Oh, it's true. Yozan got caught sneaking into a horsebird cart. Mr. Slaffborn was yelling at him for bells after that. You're hopeless. I'm sorry, Yozan, it's just... Shion, you little snitch, I told you that in secret. But Yozan, I may have found us a quest. I overheard some people talking, and they said there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. Something hidden here? It might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure, or a vengeful spirit who is sealed away, or something else. No one knows for sure. That's perfect. We could be the first to find out what's hidden there. Now we just gotta figure out how to leave town without getting caught. And this is where I come in, just to be able to deliver the earrings and be like, oh, hey, you guys want to escape without being seen? Mr. Dexter? What are you doing here? It's really just a coincidence, if anything. Here you go, Rokan. I was so sad when I thought I'd lost these earrings. I brought them all the way from Doma, you know. Thank you, Mr. Dexter. You're very welcome. And that's it for me. Hold on a moment. Huh? What? I've got an important announcement. The Doman Adventurers Guild needs experience in the field actually adventuring. No one's going to let us, though, because they think it's too dangerous. I mean, it kind of is, depending on what kind of adventure you want to go on. But Mr. Dexter is a good friend of the guild, and he's an incredible adventurer, too. So, I say we invite him to join us on this quest. Am I going to be your chaperone? Oh, yes, I want to go on adventures with Mr. Dexter. And I feel much safer if he comes along with us, Yozan. Yeah, I don't. Once Yozan has made up his mind, nothing can unmake it. Welcome to the guild, Master Dexter. I'm an honorary guild member. Now, come on. We've got to find out what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. How about if I go in your stead and let you know what I find? Because I don't know if it's actually going to be dangerous for you kids or not. Hey, kids. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, Mr. Dexter. We've given up on being the Doman Braves. It just didn't seem right after everything that happened. Yeah, good on you for at least acknowledging that. Do you know what vengeful spirits look like? You can bet, and you can beat them if it's what, anything. And can you beat them if that's what we find? I could try. You certainly would want to stay back from whatever it is, though, if that's the case. I wonder what's buried out there. I bet it's silver and gold or really old weapons. Either way. Or the weapons would be dangerous, of course. Adults are always saying that adventure is not all fun and games. But why? It looks like a fun game. Depends on what you find, really. Okay, so we are going to be surveying designated spot at Camp Revenant's Toll. Okie dokie. Oop, wrong buttons. There we go. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah, Camp Revenant's Toll. That's... Yeah, this area just outside. That's right. Let's see. Designated spot is right here. Okay, survey the area. Make sure there's nothing too dangerous. A little bit of danger is fine, but nothing that can harm them, hopefully. Alright, now what? Are you sure this is where Revenant's Toll used to be? It doesn't look anything like a town. Not even a little. Where would we even start looking for hidden treasure? What do we do, Yozan? We don't know anything unless we poke around a bit. Sprout out and see what you can find, and be careful of monsters. Ah, yes. At least you're being responsible about that. Okay, so... Oh, geez. Let's see. We're gonna be just looking around the area. Search for the treasure. I'm pretty sure he goes on, hasn't found anything. There's something fishy about this tent. No, I mean it smells like rotten fish. It's making my eyes water. Oh, is there dead fish in there? Ugh. Nasty. Let's see. Koharu? There's nothing here. Oh, and don't open that jar. I already tried and I wish I hadn't. Oh, this one? Ugh. Really don't want to know either. Let's see. Where? Okay, there's Roka. I wonder if a monster ate the treasure. But then, do we have to open a monster's belly to get it? Hopefully we don't. Okay, we got a player here, and then where's the fourth kid? Where are you, buddy? Somewhere, probably on the other side. You're not on the other side. Huh. Where are you then? Are you up here? Oh, well, there's something to explore there, but I want to see if I can find the other kid first. Where could he be? There's Roka. Oh, there's Shiyun. What are you doing over here? Hello? Hello? Whew. If there's a treasure down there, we're not getting to it. Oh, geez, yeah, you don't want to go down there. Okay, so there was the place up here that we could explore. A soiled canvas. What could they be looking for that might be in here? From amongst the refuse, you find a cloudy bottle of what appears to be wine. Okay, I found some wine. That's probably not what you guys were looking for, though. Okay, for some reason I thought the kids had moved. I didn't see where they actually were. Anything new to say now that I found this? Nope. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Nope, wrong way. Yozan is what I want to talk to. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Did you find anything? I found a cloudy bottle. An old glass bottle filled with what appears to be wine, but you can't be certain. Ugh. Even Mr. Dexter only found this junk? Treasure's not so easy to come by, I guess. Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. But this might not be junk, Yozan. Isn't that really old wine valuable? That's right. With wine, the older the better. Miss Flamen told me so. Master Slapborn knows a lot about wine, too. He spent bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer. Probably for wares and stuff. Wow, Mr. Slapborn's much wiser than he looks, isn't he? You guys didn't think so before? Yozan, why don't we ask him about this bottle? Maybe we shouldn't. I think he'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. Also, the fact that you left without letting anyone, snuck out, technically. Well, no, probably wouldn't have snuck out. They were with me. Oh, but he wouldn't scold you, Mr. Dexter. Could you ask him for us? Oh, okay. Sure. Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you found out. Alright. Something tells me this wine is going to be important for something. I don't know what. Let's go Ufiti. That is what this is called, right? Just want to double check, because I didn't actually check what his name is. Ooh, it is Ufiti. Okay, I was correct. I'm going the wrong way. Need to head this direction. Pardon me! Flying monkey coming through. Hey, Slapborn. What's it you need of me, friend? I found some cloudy bottle. You want to see what it could be? Wine? Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I'm on duty. Pray, where did you find so aged a bottle? I actually found it just outside. Huh. I take it you were searching for treasure at the old camp. And you came to me to learn its value? I did. I'm afraid it has none whatsoever. But you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll. After a fashion. I did? Now, our town is flourishing, but 'twas not always so. Not so very long ago, this was an utterly savage place. marked by little but ruin and the stench of death. It was hard life for the few who chose it, and naturally they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by, passing adventurers would bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. So prized was this wine that certain adventurers took it to calling it treasure for a spell. Ah, interesting. As time went on, someone mistook this name for sooth, and came searching for this vaunted liquor. The first were adventurers, of course, but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here are still deadly, and the path still is treacherous. And many who come searching pay for this misunderstanding with their lives. So, the settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenant's toll belonged to the dead, they said, and any man who slept on the land would have their soul torn from their body, to wander these bleak fields forever as a vengeful spirit. As you can imagine, that nonsense was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away, and soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend. And that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll. Intriguing. Oh, that's really all I can get, though? Oh, Taro told me of Papa Limo and the sacrifice he made. Unfortunate, it doesn't begin to describe the travesty of his passing. Oh. Somehow I didn't even consider that some NPCs not in the area where it happened would actually comment on things that happened. Damn. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Now where the heck did the kids go? Back in the same spot as before, I'm assuming? Yes. Ah, there we go. Hey, kitties. I meant kiddies, not kitties, as in kittens. What did Master Slapthorn say about the wine? Oh, so there never really was a treasure of Revenant's Toll. Bother, I was hoping for buried gold or an ancient demon or something. But I guess it wasn't so bad after all. We did get to go outside the town and explore with Mr. Dexter. That you did. Okay, there is more to this then. But first, more talking. I'm glad we didn't find a vengeful spirit last time, but I wanted to watch you fight something. Yozan talks about how good you are at a lot. Wait, you see me fight? I don't remember when that would have been. Is it true we didn't? It is true we didn't find gold or silver, but none of us got eaten either. This is true. Very true of you to say that. I enjoyed our last adventure, but Yozan wants to do more. So do I. Well, let's see what you want to get yourselves into this time with Little Rascals. Yozan is in the mood for another adventure. I didn't see what else was in that picture. It looked like little chocobos or something. Hello, Mr. Dexter. Have you found us another quest? No, I didn't. Oh, I was hoping. Well, no matter. We Doman adventurers can find our own. Everyone, go and see what the travelers are talking about. Any rumors of more treasure we could hunt, or giant demons we could slay, or whatever. We just need to find something good. Then we'll we'll head off for another quest with our trusty advisor in tow. Oh yeah, I am your advisor now. That's interesting. Hey, Mr. Dexter, could you tell Miss Raish to be careful, please? She was badly hurt, and she shouldn't push herself too hard. If I can find her, sure. She in the same spot as before? She is in the same spot as before. Right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. So I guess while waiting for the kids to find something, we'll have a word with her. Why, hello, Dexter. Did you ever find Roka? I certainly did. Oh, good. I'm glad she got her earrings back. I would like to thank her in person someday, though she's such a sweet little thing. My daughter could learn a thing or two from her. Oh, you have your own daughter. I see. Oh, but have you heard the news? There's been a theft, and they think children are behind it. Oh, no. They're gonna get mistaken for them, aren't they? The Adventurers Guild has even begun an official investigation. Oh, dear. I'm not privy to the details, but I do know the Doman younglings are under suspicion. I can't imagine they would turn to crime, though. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, they would. They're not that irresponsible. I know that. It's got to be a big misunderstanding. I have half a mind to speak to Slackborn on the children's behalf. If only my word carried any weight. It might eventually. Forgive me, but could you look into this? You've shown yourself a steadfast friend of the Domans. I trust that you'll handle it nicely. I will certainly try. You haveth my wordeth. Okay, so speak with Slackborn, see what he has to say about this whole thing. Or what exactly is the allegations of what's been stolen and who's stolen them. Well met, my friend. Have you come to discuss more tales of treasure? Not this time. You caught wind of that, huh? The Adventurers Guild is still investigating the facts, but an aged grimoire of great value was stolen from Rowana's establishment. Ew. An aged grimoire? That doesn't sound good. Oh! Whoa, really? Oh, yeah! I almost completely forgot to mention that you actually followed me last week. I'm so sorry if you did. Hi! I didn't even realize that was you there. Hi! Alright, well, I hope you're enjoying this still. Yeah, heck yeah. Unfortunately, I can't jump with you in the middle of a cutscene. Thank you, though. Nice. Alright. The storeroom door was locked at the time, but we have found evidence that a window covering was removed. There's little doubt in my mind this is how our thieves entered. Ooh. The opening itself is quite small, however. Only someone slight of frame like a child could pass through it. And I have a witness who saw 4 short people loitering outside the store, as the Doman children are wont to do. Something tells me it's not the children, though. Though I'm loath to suspect them, the children fit the profile of our suspects, and crimes often begin as small dares or games, after all. But in truth, I'm more worried about the potential backlash against the Domans. They fit in well amongst the other refugees, but this offense would not reflect well upon them. Oh, certainly not. Rowena is of the same mind, and has agreed to keep the theft quiet. I've entrusted the investigation to my most dependable men as well. So how exactly did Resh come wind of this, then, if everyone's been keeping quiet about it? Unless she's involved in it somehow. Could I ask you to aid us by speaking with the children? You seem close to them, and I fear my armed men would only frighten them away. Ah, I can certainly do so. Alright, we're looking for 4 kids. Where is the first of the 4 kids? Not around here, but maybe around here somewhere? I can't go in here, can I? Oh, I can go in here. Let's see. Oh, okay, here's Roka. I thought I'd hear something interesting here, but I was wrong. They're all just so sad. Of course we didn't steal anything. Someone else is to blame. Someone else small like us. But who? We have to talk this over. Good idea. Oh. Didn't realize there were 2 quests here. What is this here? Of Song and Steam, and what's the other one here? I can't read it, apparently. Is this of Song and Steam? Oh. There's quite a few of there. Ooh. Who lives, who dies, who retells your story. I haven't seen that before. That doesn't sound like it's related to any of the dungeons we've been to before. I'll have to look into that later. And what do you have? Oh. Hard modes of Thordon and Needhog. Let's not worry about that for now. Might not even worry about it at all, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Now, let's see. Where is the next kitty? I don't know why I keep saying that. It sounds wrong when I say it that way. Stop it. The next kid is what I'm trying to say. Oh. Hello. What's this? Oh, hello there. We're just watching over our cart. Okay. Wiltwake? You sure this is happening okay? Not entirely sure. Wherever they've gotten. Oi, what are you looking at? I might have an idea of what's actually happening here. I'm not entirely sure. Where is the second kid in this area? Hello? Come on, Torgal, let's go see if we can find this kid. Where could you have gone? Oh, you're up on the wall. I see. What are these people always looking at? I want to see. Oh, yeah, you probably can't because this is an official post. I'm not a criminal. And neither is Yozan or Roka or Koharu. Yeah, certainly intrigued by what's happening at this point, too. All right, now we got 2 more kids to find, and they are up in the north. Let's see. Where's the first one? Not you. Da-da-da-da. Man, I can't see anything. Ah! I didn't mean to run into the wall like that. I can't see anything on that mount. It's too big. Let's see. No? Okay, where are you kids? I don't see you anywhere in the markets. Oh! Ah, there's Goharu. Why are you just standing out here, though? I think you're supposed to be in the area trying to overhear different things. I just heard adventurers talking about a detective who can get to the bottom of any case. I want to meet him. They're not referring to Hildebrand, are they? Because I know he's not here anymore. We're suspects? Huh. This sounds like a case for Koharu. Inspectress extraordinaire. Oh no, she is... Oh no. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. How did she... I was gonna ask how she end up hearing about Hildebrand, but... Oh, hello. You show up at random places, and I never seem to know where exactly you're gonna show up. I'm glad I found you this time, little carbuncle. Alright, so I got one more kid to find. Where are you? Not here. Okay, it's Yozan that I'm missing. Where is Yozan? Are you over here, Yozan? I don't see you over here. Yozan! Damn it, Yozan, where are you? You're not further north. I can tell that much, at least. Where could you be, Yozan? Oh! Falaman's up here? Oh! I didn't realize she had moved over here. I knew she wasn't back at the Rising Stones, but... Or, not the Rising Stones, the hiding place, but I didn't know she was up here. Revenant's toll has expanded so quickly. My, how the days do roll past while your minds are focused on other things. Given how things have been happening, yeah. Okay, come on, Yozan, where are you? Why could I not find Yozan of all people? Come on, he shouldn't be that hard to find, right? This is gonna be a bit difficult to see. Wait. I only just now realized I stand in the car when trying to drive it. I didn't realize that was how it worked. Oh my gosh. The things I just don't see well enough, you know? Okay, come on, Yozan. Where are you? You should be around here somewhere, but I don't see you at all. I feel like I'm being dumb. Or being made a fool of. Are you in here somewhere at all? I don't think so. Ah! Now I can't see anything. Not here. Can I go over here? That's upstairs, but I don't think he's upstairs at all. I'm just gonna double check to be sure. Not that way. Okay, that just leads back up here, so this is not... He's not here at all. Where are you, Yozan? No, not that. Ah, come on, Yozan, where are you? You're in this area, but it doesn't tell me specifically where. Bah! Seriously, Yozan, where did you go? Oh, you're not back there. You're not outside. Oh boy. I'm being made a fool of by a child. I don't know where he's gone. It would help if I could actually see his quest marker, but I don't. I don't see it anywhere. It's apparently in this area still, but I have no idea where. Is he inside a building? And if he's inside a building, which building? Well, I can't go inside there. I know that. Come on, Yozan. Where are you, buddy? I'm very confused as to where he is, because I don't know if any places I can enter to show me where he could be. Still not outside. Hey, Doman, watch. Have you seen him? No matter where I look, all I see is stone. I fear the grains that we brought with us will not grow here. Oh man, that sucks. Yozan, where are you? Jeez. Where the heck could he be? I'm starting to get frustrated that I can't find a child. What the heck? Let's see. Are there any places I can go inside that I have not yet? I don't think so. No, not down here. You're not inside. You can't go inside that building because that's barred off. He should be around here somewhere, but I don't see him at all. Well, he's somehow higher up than I think he's supposed to be, but I don't think that's true. Are you kidding? He was all the way up on the bridge up here? What are you even doing all the way up here? Mr. Dexter? Does this mean you found us a quest? No, I've found something worse than that. What? Of course we didn't steal anything. We're adventurers, not thieves. I better call the guild together and quickly. There we go. Honestly, I didn't even know this bridge up here was something you could go to. I'm glad I finally found it. Now I can continue with this. Hey, kids. Koharu's acting weird. I'll just have to figure out why later. Koharu specifically? Yozan's got a plan. I can see it in his eyes. I hope he does, but what about Koharu? I'll get to the bottom of this. I'm Koharu, Inspectress Extraordinaire. That's why he thinks she's acting weird. It's because she's acting like Hildebrand. Oh no. We're being accused of something we didn't do. Before this can go any further, we have to tell Mr. Slaffborn. Well, we can't just say we're innocent, though. We have to clear our names by finding that grimoire and learning who took it. I don't think that's going to be a smart idea. We may be young, but we can show everyone we're proper adventurers by protecting our friends and punishing the wicked. But how do we find the real criminals? All we know is that there are 4 people about as tall as us. But that's just it. There are plenty of others smaller than us who aren't children. I was gonna say, you're actually staring at me, but no, you're staring at the other person that was walking by. Lalafels! 4 of them! I might have seen them! You might have? I saw 2 of them. See, I like to watch all the different people who come through here. Stalker. And I've only seen one group of 4 Lalafels, and they just got here the other day. Yozan, you remember the cart Slaffborn caught you trying to sneak into? They're the ones who own it. Oh, the same cart I saw before? I thought they were Lalafels. Now we can begin the real investigation by looking into them. Okay. Time to investigate. Oh wait, that was it? Oh. I thought we were going to do an actual investigation for this quest. But I guess it's the next one. What if they're armed? Shouldn't we have weapons too? Ooh. They are armed, so... Well, we're only going to be investigating them, not fighting them. I told you I'd find them. I mean, you technically did. You just weren't aware of it at the time. I don't know why Koharu thinks this is fun. We're supposed to be clearing our names, aren't we? True. So what's your idea on this, Yozan? Short arms of the law. Yozan is ready to begin investigating. And what are the options here? Ooh. Rank 4 materia. Okay, cool. Mr. Dexter, Koharu's found our suspects. They've parked their cart around the southeast gate. Come on, let's go investigate. But be quiet. We don't want them to know we're onto them yet. I've been there before, so the fact that I'm going to be showing up again means they're going to be very suspicious. I can already tell. Oh, so we're not looking into them yet. Sorry for being out in the open. I probably shouldn't. We're good at passing unseen, but not in the middle of town. Mr. Slaffworn will see us if we're not really careful. Especially since you're... Oh, you technically are in his line of sight. It's just that the Aetheryte is technically in the way. I can see him, though. Hi, Slaffworn! Okay, now I'm out of sight of who we're searching for. Watching Koharu and Yozan work together is exciting, isn't it? Kinda. I will admit. Koharu, are you sure that's them? Well, let's see. Ooh, tense music. This might be our quarry after all. See? See? Those are our Lalafels, all right. But how do we prove then there are? How do we prove there are criminals? From here, it does look like they've got the doesn't look like they've got the grimoire. Could it be hidden in their cart? The other two might have seen it as well, or the other two might have it as well, or maybe we've got the wrong people. I think I have an idea of how to find out. Roka, can you play along? With what? What are you thinking? Have you heard about Rowena's store? They're saying someone stole a grimoire from it. That's old news. I think they've given up hunting for those criminals. It's too bad, though. I wanted that grimoire for myself. Why? Because it's got the location of the treasure? Shh! You don't want everyone to know about all the buried jewels, golden jewels? And what about the weapons, huh? They say those are stronger than the Empire's. I spent so much time learning that the treasures in Camp Revenant's told, but I'll never find it now. Well, not without the grimoire anyway. So why not just give up while you're ahead? Did you hear that? The lad just said there's gold and silver and weapons out round that old camp. Oh, imagine how pleased the boss will be with this. Come on, let's go. She was asleep, or at least falling asleep. You're gonna fall over. There you go. I'm awake. Huh? Where'd you go? Move yourself, sister. Time's a wasting. I thought oh, wait, I can't run as fast as you. So they intentionally left their cart behind. That was brilliant, Yozan! If there are criminals, they'll show up at the camp with the grimoire. And if the other two are anything like that duo, we shouldn't have any trouble catching them. That's a relief. I was expecting hardened criminals, but that couldn't frighten a baby horse bird. We just have to beat them to Camp Revenant's toll now. From the way they took the bait, I don't think we have much time. We better hurry. Or, you know, you could check the cart that they were going after. Okay, no? We can't do that either? No? Alright. Off to Revenant's Toll! Oh, yeah, to speak with Yozan specifically. Oh, outside the gate. I see. Oh! You kids are down there? Oh, waiting to ambush, I see. Ow. It's all very well waiting around for our criminals, but what do we do once we're there? Ooh. Just run back to town and let the authorities know? Well, we've learned how to wait silently and unseen in Doma. Yozan never took it as well as we did, though. Yozan didn't? Ooh, this is all terribly exciting. Yeah, but also pretty dangerous. Ryozan, you ready? I hope they'll come quietly. If they don't, you'll have to take care of them, Mr. Dexter. Oh, that's why I'm here? Okay. So I'm not here to apprehend them. I'm here to knock them out. Huh. And there they are. Gold, jewels, weapons, all hidden somewhere in this camp where no one would think to look. I think I'll like it all. I think I'll take it all. Garlemald laid my homeland to waste, and so I'll use the riches to rebuild. And the weapons. Oh, I'll use them to make the world mine. If you can even find them. Which I'm pretty sure you won't. Oh, hey, there's the grimoire. Of all the secrets Veld I thought this grimoire held, the location of a lost treasure was not one. We got him red-handed now. Ha ha ha. Now what? So are we just gonna rush him? Well, 'tis but a matter of knowing where to look. Tell us, how do we read it? Is there a cipher? Or must we use some sort of incantation? That's a good question. I'll be sure to tell you just as soon as I learn the answer. What? You buffoon? Why didn't you not think to find out? I'm sorry, Gagarua. It just didn't seem important at the time. That honestly sounds like something I would do. Hi, we're here now. Why, you... what are you doing? Go play elsewhere. Adults are working here, children. Hey, I'm not a child. We're not children. We're the Doman Adventurers Guild. We're here to arrest you for stealing the grimoire from Rowena's. Oh, Gagarua! Those are the children who talked about the treasure. They'll know how to read the grimoire for sure. Yep, he's putting two and two together. You two have been had. I knew something smelled fishy about this. Actually, no, it's the dead fish in the tent next to you. You prize pair of pinheads! No one makes a fool of Gagarua, you hear me? No one! We'll teach these younglings a painful lesson about meddling in others' affairs. Come, summon the thing! Oh no, what thing? Oh, what? What the? Oh, that! It's not here. Why is that? You sent it away, Gagarua. You said it would draw out too much attention to us. So we'll just have to do the dirty work then. Uh-oh. Not while I'm here. Okay, kids, you ready to fend for your lives? That's what I was trying to say. Interesting how we don't immediately go into combat. Just do it like you did with Mr. Boulder, Mr. Dexter. Oh, so you were there to see me train with Boulder. Okay. Hoary Boulder? This doesn't seem like a fair fight. Can we help? From back here, I mean. Not much you can do, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Giant Nix. I'll heal you if you get hurt, Mr. Dexter. Later, when I have a potion. Ow. Not have anything now. I'll leave them to you, Mr. Dexter, but someday I'll show you what Miss Ida taught me. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I almost thought it was someone else, but you're referring to, yeah, her. All right, let's go fight Gagarua. One of you against all three of mine? Ha! You don't stand a mammoth's chance in the hells. Oh, really? I don't, huh? Let's take out the, I think you're the healer, right? What are we doing? She's like, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm a little over leveled, as you can probably tell. And And then you. There we go. Gods above, who are you? You don't know who I am? You never heard of me? Ooh. Oh, and they actually disappear. Oh, no. That's not good. Unless they're right back here in the cutscene, which they should be. It'd be weird if they weren't. There they are. Good. 12 above. Where did those younglings find so persistent of protector? I've got a feeling I've seen him before. Wait. Quick, everyone, come here. Okay, what's up? This little wonder we were outmatched? That's Dexter Gravel, the hero of the Scions. I'm glad one of you knew, at least. You didn't mean the lad who's beaten a load of primals and smashed the Imperial ultimatum weapon to bits? The one and the same. We can discuss the deeds and why he is with the children later, Wawatan. Barbara, Lilena, we must do as we've practiced. She's like, what? Why did we practice? Alright, now what? Well met, Scion. Yes, you know full well who we are. But hear me. You won't be adding us to your list of fallen foes. Are you ready, my friends? Ready for what? As our forefathers before us, we have a winged beast in our thrall, whose strength is so great that as to tear primals in twain and turn brave men to whimpering wretches. Oh, mighty Valifor! Oh, okay. We summon you with our prayers. Descend from the heavens and vanquish our foes! Is Valifor even here? Wait. You just distracting me? Is this what's happening? Isn't something supposed to happen? Oh, yep, they fled, but she was not unaware. Whoops. Yeah, you might want to go too. Bye. Damn it, they got away! Whoopsie. Hey, there they go! Yeah, there they go. Faster than they look, aren't they? Oh, you actually see them? Oh, you do see them. And she caught up to them pretty quick. Oh, what? Stopped just to say hi? What? Okay. That was a queer bunch, make no mistake, but they forgot one thing. The grimoire. Oh, it's still here. Cool. Well, now here's the problem. If we're the ones to deliver it, or you are, then it's going to be a problem because they'll think you stole it in the first place. I wonder I wonder how those four are related. Oh. They seemed fun. I hope I can talk to them again someday. Well, the girl seemed like she might be interested, maybe. Mr. Dexter, get the grimoire. Well, why can't you do it? They turned tail and ran when they learned who you are, Mr. Dexter. Yeah, because apparently my reputation precedes me. Alright, pick up the aged grimoire and... Aha! Now return it to Yozan. Ha! Now that we've got the grimoire, all we need to do is show it to Mr. Slaffhorn and explain what happened. Come on, what are we waiting for? As long as I'm the one that has the book still. Alright, let's go see if this worked. So I can't tell if I'm the one that's going to be delivering it or if Yozan will be the one doing it. What did the Doman children have to say for themselves? Well, here's the thing. They didn't. An antique grimoire stolen from Lorena's House of Splendors. The younglings and the grimoire? So it is as I feared, and they were responsible for stealing it, yes? Whoa, what happened to the light? Why is it suddenly green? Gargarua? No, I can't say I'm familiar with him. But if you say he and his conspirators are to blame, then I'll believe it. Also, I will report to the guild and ensure that all are on lookout for that gang. Good. Well, you may consider yourselves exonerated. That you reclaimed the grimoire and your good names say as much of your bravery, younglings. Heck yeah. Mr. Slapone, we are not younglings. We are the Doman Adventurers Guild. All the world will soon know our name. And one day, we'll even be more famous than Mr. Dexter. Oh, I'd love to see that. More famous than Dexter, huh? Well, I'll look forward to seeing that. Well, as one adventurer to another, let me say, well done. You've outfitted yourselves with honor today, my friends. Heck yeah. What brave men and women they're becoming, huh? But they're still in the bloom of youth, growing, yet not fully grown. They need a gentle hand to guide them, and a strong arm to protect them. Pray, friend, be that for them. Well, I can't be there all the time, but I'll help whenever I can. Awesome, and I get... I don't really need it anymore because I got so many of them already. I'll just get from determination. Heck yeah. Quest complete! Now, was that the last one in this quest chain? It might be. Yeah, because I don't see any other quests in this area, so... That was a nice little series of events. I love that. That was cute. I wonder if we get to see more of that later down the line. I'm not sure. I mean, I think with the Stormblood content, we're actually going to Doma, right? So maybe that'll be related somehow? Maybe? Don't know. Well, I think at this point there is at least one other quest line that I know of that I wanted to work on, that I can remember, and that was... If I recall, it was back at Foundation. Yeah. Because I remember those couple weeks ago when I started up the Hildebrand quest here that there was another quest line that I could do, and it looked like it was a continuation, or something that would continue. So let's actually go take a look at that one. Back to the Jeweled Crozier. Let's see what this quest line is, or potential quest line is all about. And you were off in this corner. Ha ha ha. Because Matthew has a quest for us, which is Contradicting Convictions. I saw this last time and realized, yeah, I probably shouldn't do it yet. I'm doing it now. Matthew sighs as he looks around for customers. Ah, my dear sir, how fare you these days? Can't say business has been well myself. As you're aware, the church is in a bit of turmoil and it is taking a toll on my profits. Unrest is understandable, yet there are many who are using the confusion to take their anger out on my best customers. Well, that's not good. Now, I'm not one to get mixed up in politics, but the students at the Scholasticate pay good gil for tomes and feathered quills. One made a request that I want to oblige in order to keep the coin flowing. On behalf of her peers, she told me some disagreeable folk have been following seminarians back to the cathedral, hurling all manner of insults. Easily singled out by their uniforms, they don't feel comfortable walking in and out of the open these days, and that includes around the Crozier. If you're inclined to keep an eye out for those who would try to harass the students, I'd ask you to make a round near the road to St. Raymond's Cathedral. If you see anyone starting trouble, do what adventurers do best. You know, break it up, keep the peace, look intimidating. I mean, I can try. Alright, so we're heading off to speak with an impertinent pauper. And I'm realizing at this point I probably shouldn't be the warrior for this because it's getting a lot more experience than I wanted it to. So let's try this for the rest of today as the Gunbreaker? Yeah, be the Gunbreaker for today. I'll do that. That needs some experience for the next quest, whenever that's going to be. Level 63, I think it said it was. So we're heading off to... Oh! It's actually right at the top of the stairs here. I thought we could be going further than that. I guess not. Oh, there's a couple of people around here. Ah, these are the seminarians I see. A spineless one. We understand his grievances, but we're mere students of the Holy Word. Oh. Ah, Theomacent. I remember talking to you, but you have a very recognizable name. I remember talking to you before. Sir, we cannot discuss this like civilized men. Do you even want to? Our lives are hard enough without some fresh-faced seminarian rubbing salt into our wounds. Will your precious words repay us for what we've lost? Will they bring back the dead? No, of course not. But as a pupil of the Scholasticate, I cannot forsake the teachings. If you give me the book back, I'm certain I can show you the proper passage to provide succor in your time of... How dare you! As if the lies in this book would keep us warm at night. Better to destroy it than be destroyed by it. Hey, get back here. Sir! I absolutely cannot allow you to take that particular tome. Come back! Is he really gonna do... Oh, no. They're actually gonna destroy the book? Not good. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Please, will you help my friend get his tome back? We're on our way back to the Scholasticate when that man accosted us. It's become an unfortunate occurrence these days, but this is the first time anyone's went so far as to take off with one of our books. Ooh. I need to go be able to chase them. I need to be able to not... Well, oh! I didn't even finish reading what that was. I'm so sorry. Darn it! Okay, we have to speak with Theomacent in the broom. Where are they going? Oh! Okay, I can take the crystal over there, I think. I don't know if it would take more or less time to do it this way, but I will try anyway. Let's see. The broom. Alright, where is you? Off in ye direction, perhaps? Aha! I was correct. You okay, Theomacent? Where'd the other guy go? Or is he still here? Excuse me. Do we have issue? Well, what have we here? Any ideas on what to do with these two, Ben? Ben, is that you? My goodness, what are the chances of meeting at a time like this? Please, I would appreciate it if you would ask your friend to produce the tome he has taken from me. Well, Theomacent. It's been a while. Hey! Careful now. I was in the mood for some light reading, but if you or your friend are so much as to take a step, your precious tome goes up in smoke. Oh, shoot. The Parables of St. Deniphan. I know this title, but it's the one... Oh, Ben's the one saying this. Sorry about that. The Parables of St. Deniphan. I know this title. It's the one where you read as a children. We were read as children. I recall Father Chuso gave you this his own copy before you left the broom for your higher learning. Then you know how much it means to me. I made a promise to him to keep his lesson dear to my heart, and I've kept it with me ever since. All the more reason to burn it. Just scatter the ashes in your dreams along with them. Please don't. He taught us three the same. Why was I left to rot in his wretched place? Why not you or Lay? Why? What made you two so bloody special? Put the book down, Ben, or I'll see you burned as well. Ooh. Of all the people, you best watch yourselves. The world is changing. We won't listen to your lies anymore. I'll make sure of that. No! Woo! Okay, looks like you got it. It's not too burned, is it? And are you all right? Well, the cover's been charred. It looks like some of the pages were too, or singed. Sacrilegious bastard. It's been badly charred. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you won't get much out of it now. Well, you tried. Worry not, Lay. I've already committed the entire text to heart. I'm just happy it's been returned to me. Typical. You shouldn't let him off the hook so easily, you know? Were it not that I pity him, I'd hand him over to the Inquisitors without a second thought. Oh, hi, I'm here. You came to help me, yes? Were it not for you, I'm certain they would have turned their hatred towards me soon after. Oh, yeah, good thing I showed up when I did then. Ooh. I wish I could pay you for your services, but I'm afraid I live in but a meager stipend, hardly enough for candles and ink. But if it would be so kind as to tell me your name... Ah, thank you. Master Gravel, I'm sincerely grateful to you for your protection. I may not have much in the way of coin, but if you're ever in need of spiritual enlightenment, then you need not look no further than the cathedral. Halone's blessings be upon you. I mean, I am also a paladin, that makes sense. What does one do with a smoldering tome of parables? Will they struggle to abide the lessons of its now blackened words, or rise from its ashes? This answer I eagerly await. That's clearly not the same person we keep encountering with Hildebrand's quests, I hope. And thankfully you're not there anymore. So, where do we go now? Back to the Jeweled Crozier. Okay. I can do that. Easy. Whoop, there we go. The music changed immediately. Darn it. I was getting used to listening to the more chill music. More chill? More... Can't really find the right words for some reason. Hello, we have someone else here too. Oh, thank goodness. It's just an adventurer. I beg your pardon, but with all the violence in the streets, I find myself all too wary of those who approach me. Oh, sorry. Wasn't aware of that. You've returned, and not a moment too soon. The students seem less anxious, and business has nearly returned to normal. I presume you found who has been harassing them? Well, I found one person. Oh dear, not again. Where are the patrols when they're needed? They've been spread thin from what I hear. Fortunately, this gentleman was willing to lend a hand. I thank you for looking out for the well-being of our pupils. Pardon me. I'm Sister Gattel of St. Endalim's Scholasticate. And might I ask your... Oh, dear, I know your face. You're Master Gravel, the one who had a hand in revealing the true history of the Holy See. That is me. Hi. What? You mean to tell me I've been tasking the Master Gravel as my errand boy? And you accepted it with such grace? Halona herself could not have arranged such a curious encounter. I guess not. On the contrary, I believe our greeting is the product of an intervention most divine. Master Gravel, if you would be so inclined, I would like to take you to meet with the head mistress of our humble Scholasticate. Okay. Oh, we're going straight there then. By your deeds was light shed on certain inconsistencies in Ishgard's history, and to a lesser extent, the Church's teachings. Needless to say, the resulting controversy has strained the relationship between the people and the clergy. Oh yeah, that was something that, Why am I blanking on his name? Oh no, why am I blanking on his name? It's something that... Oh god. What is wrong with my brain right now? I can picture him in my head, but I can't remember his name. I feel so stupid. It's what the new leader has been concerned with. The foundation of our great city-state rests upon the wisdom of the Enchiridion. Enchiridion? Alas, the lowborn in particular have suffered greatly as a result of erroneous interpretations. Some have begun to wonder if all our precepts have been thus distorted. We at the Scholasticate are wont to reflect upon these revelations deeper than most. Although we live as scholars, we have grown complacent, accepting a single interpretation set forth by the Archbishop and his predecessors. Oh yeah, Thordon. Ugh. Although we are openly reevaluating our teachings, our students continue to be targeted by those who feel they have been deceived. As you yourself have no doubt seen, there are those who would rather purge the city of all clergy, regardless of their guilt. But with you on our side, surely those miscreants would think twice before harming our students. Pray, come and visit our halls. I'm certain the students would be put at ease to see you again as well. Sure. Aha. All right. What's next? The benefits of consultation. Gattel looks at you with bright eyes. Okay. I must take my leave and return to the cathedral. Matthew, it has been a pleasure. Master Gravel, I sincerely hope you shall consider my offer to meet with the headmistress. Halone's blessings be upon you both. Anything new from you, Matthew? Oh, my face must be red as a beet at this moment. Well, let me know if you ever feel a burning need to help out again. When you have the time, of course. Oh, no worries. I could easily do that if you actually have anything for me to do. Okay, next up is the Scholasticate Lector. Ah, St. Endalim Scholasticate. Have I been there before? Wait. Yeah, I have been there before. Yeah, it's at St. Ramadot's Cathedral. That's right. Oh, yeah, I was in the back room before, talking to students for different things. I think one of them was to find a book that had gone missing? I think so. And then over by the cathedral. Yes. Now let's go see this Scholasticate Lector. Yeah, this guy. To be able to get inside. That's right. Master Gravel, yes? Sister Gattel was hopeful you would come and visit. She awaits you inside. Yes, thank you. Aha, the students are still here, I think. Yep, there's the MSN. Master Gravel, welcome to the Scholasticate. I appreciate you coming all this way, but I'm afraid the headmistress is not here at the moment. She has taken leave to rest. Forgive me, but I must ask that you meet with her another day. Ah, that's unfortunate. It truly is a pity, as I too was looking forward to her audience with you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Father Bruvagnon. I've heard much about you from Sister Gattel. In the headmistress's absence, I've been charged with tending to myriad administrative matters. While it would ordinarily constitute as simply waxing the seal to a pile of parchments, I have been forced to take a more hands-on approach. The deputy headmaster and I were just discussing a rather troubling event which occurred soon after our students' encounter in the broom, and we fear it may be connected. Ooh, okay. Master Gravel, if you're familiar with the statue of Saint Valoroyant, the one in the center of the forum? House Zamel stonemasons have been working on chiseling a new head, and one of our students has been tasked with overseeing their work. Oh. Unfortunately, this student has since reported that the piece has vanished from the artisan's workshop. Given that it's little monetary value, that it has little monetary value, Father Bruvagnon and I cannot help but wonder if what? Okay, who is this? Seriously. Briarden! Hey! Oh, wow! If the culprit bears a grudge towards this student, Briarden Consulting Inspector at your service. Hold up. Hey, buddy. Dexter, what brings you here of all places? Ah, don't tell me you were the hero that the students have been murmuring about. I cannot say I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see you, though. You are acquainted with my nephew, Master Gravel? Oh, Briarden is your nephew! Yes, mine uncle. You could say our paths have crossed. More than once. Yeah, you could say that. An idea occurs to me. Dexter is an adventurer of exceptional skill, in combat and deduction both. Pray allow me to appoint him as my assistant. No, associate, in my work here at the Scholasticate. What? Okay. A prolonged association like this is to raise more than a few eyebrows a prolonged association is like to raise more than a few eyebrows, if not inviting criticism. While I understand your concern, I'm willing to trust Briarden's judgment. Master Gravel has shown nothing but compassion towards our students. At least permit me his company in ascertaining the piece's whereabouts. You may judge the value of our association afterwards. Please? Very well. But no one is to speak of this to the headmistress. I will allow Master Gravel to accompany you, but only for the duration of the investigation. And for the love of fury, be discreet. I mean, Hildebrand's not gonna be here. That'll be very easy. Excellent. Come, Dexter. Our first course of action will be to question the student responsible for overseeing the statue's restoration. Got it. Ah. Like uncle, like nephew. I see. I was about to say like father, like son, because that's how you normally say it, but that's not the relationship. Our friendship with Briarden may be a blessing in disguise. I hope you'll find the missing piece soon. Given the fact that this is apparently going to be a continuing quest, we're probably not going to find it for a while. I pray the Fury will give you the speed to solve this conundrum before the headmistress returns. I hope so too. Alright, let's go speak to... Oh! Speak to Themacent, I see. Okay, I thought we were going to leave for some reason. Soot and white pumice dust. We have our boy. Ah! Oh, so you're basing your investigation on the fact that he had soot from that fire? Master Gravel! A pleasant surprise to see you once more. Praise be to Halone. Oh, wait, no. White pumice. He was the one overseeing the construction. That's how we figured it out. White pumice dust left over from the masonry. Got it. So you're asking after the statue piece? I made sure to lock the workshop door, so I don't understand how it could have been taken. But worry not. I take full responsibility and will personally see it returned. I don't know if you will. That won't be necessary. Inspector Briarden, at your service. I'm told you were recently harassed by several ruffians in the Broom, and I suspect they may be responsible for this theft. What can you tell me about these men? Nothing, Inspector. I'd never seen them before in my life, and besides, why would anyone want to steal the statue piece? It makes no sense. In any event, as I said, the responsibility is mine and mine alone. Now, if you would excuse me. That is very suspicious. Admirable sense of responsibility notwithstanding, he's clearly hiding something. Dexter, I think we may find our answers in Foundation. While I make inquiries at the Broom, I ask that you keep an eye on the forum. Many miscreants are wont to delight in their misdeeds, and this one may be drawn to the statue. Okay. Easy enough. I can do that. All right, so we're heading back to search for suspects in the Valoroyant's forum. All right. Now, where is the forum? It's in Foundation. That's right. Okay, so where in the forum? Let's see. Ah, it's over by the pillars. Okay, over by the Forgotten Knight. Not by the pillars, by the entrance to the pillars. All right. Oh, there's Ben. Okay. So here was where they wanted us to locate things. You again. I told you not to meddle in my affairs. Away with you. Okay, fine. I'll just talk to my other friend here. How about that? Master Gravel, how did you... I suppose I should be honest with you. I'm certain the stolen piece is in that crate. I know you're helping the inspector, but I beg you, let me try to reason with Ben first. Okay. See how well this goes. Ben, please, return the statue piece and all shall be forgiven. You do understand the consequences of what you're doing. Defiling a saint's monument is a serious crime. When Father Chiso read his stories at the orphanage, you loved the ones about Saint Valoroyant. Do you not wish to see the statue restored? Saint Valoroyant, an azure dragoon who drew the great worm away from Ishgard. For all we know, that too was a lie. The Holy See and the bloody Highborn deceived us, Theo. They built their fortunes on our backs. But you would willingly believe those lies if it meant a chance at a better life for yourself? I knew you were the one behind this. You've been following Theo and me ever since we met in the Broom. Oh boy, it's gonna get physical. Be careful, Dexter. He's not going to give up without a fight. Oh, jeez. Didn't have to unsheath my weapon at him. Wait, all of you. I still believe Ben will do what's right. There you go again, turning up your nose and spewing shite as if you're one of them. Don't you see? I am doing what's right. I'm ridding us of these false heroes. Bah. Keep your bloody head and your library and lessons filled with lies. Believe them if you want. You'll just be as bad as the rest. Well, that didn't work. He's right to be angry. I dreamt of teaching our people to walk in Haloni's grace, but when the scripture itself has been called into question, how am I to find my own way? Whatever should I do? Ooh. Either say nothing or forge your own path. I feel like giving an actual answer is usually the best option. My own path? You mean interpret the scripture in my own way? A different approach to our faith, to be sure, but mayhap you have the right of it. Forgive me, Ben, but I have come too far to give up now. If Haloni's teachings have been distorted by man's hand, then by man's hand must they be redeemed. Ah, there you go. Well, that's all well and good, but we won't change Ishgard by standing around in the snow. At least Ben left us the statue piece. We best return it before that prized peacock starts squawking to the deputy headmaster. Prized peacock? What? Will you come too, Dexter? I'm sure he'll appreciate you helping in retrieving it. Now, is it too heavy for only 2 people to carry. I guess not. Okay. Now report back to Bruvagnon. I wanted to pronounce it differently. Bruvagnon. Maybe it's Bruvanian. Just having the G silent? That sounds like it might be the case. Bruvanian. Bruvanian. Let's try that. Bruvanian. I'm gonna read that and think Bruvagnon again. Pray keep your voice down when inside the Scholasticate. I will try. Aha! There they be. Theo already explained everything. We recovered the statue piece, and that's what matters. Okay, good to know. Well, that is that. All's well that ends well, yes? There's still the question of... I don't know. I feel like there's still more questions. I see you found the boy and the missing statue piece. Care to share with us the details? I will when I talk to your uncle. Pardon me, I gotta take a drink. Okay. Master Gravel, I see you've returned as well. Lee and Theomacent have just finished explaining to me what happened. I thank you for your help in resolving this matter swiftly. But there appears to be something missing. Dexter, pray tell, what became of the suspect? Surely these 2 wish to seek justice for the theft. Yeah, he just walked away. These 2 will tell you not, Inspector, for they're the culprits whom you seek. What? Whoa! What the hell? Excuse you? Allow me to shed some light on this troubling situation. As a son of House Zemel, it pained me to learn that our artisan's precious work had been spirited away, so I saw fit to conduct mine own investigation. I followed Lee at a distance, only to find him and his friend consorting with the culprit. Camaraderie among orphans of the broom is to be expected. But to steal a saint's head so that they may retrieve it to prove their merit? And such desperation that they would desecrate a tome in this manner. You would expect a seminarian to treat any holy text with the utmost care, even if they are but children's stories. Piss off, you priggish horse son! Dexter was there. He'll tell you you're wrong. Enough! You will all conduct yourselves with decorum as benefits seminarians. Lee, we will discuss penance for your foul language anon. Father Bruvanian, if I may. Oh, you're the son. Oh dear. Oh wait, no. Father not related at all. What am I thinking? The next time the Scholasticate apportions work with the sacred document monuments. Why is my ability to read so difficult all of a sudden? Pray entrust the task to me. I'm certain the artisans of my house will be at least at ease knowing their work is in cleaner, more dependable hands. As far as my ignoble peers, if the comprehension of advanced scripture is still beyond you, such that you require a tattered tome of children's lessons, then allow me to procure you of a new copy of my own coin. You need not thank me. House Zemel prides itself on its charity to the depraved. Deprived? Not depraved. Deprived. Wow, stuck up much? But my tome, if you would. Ugh. You would think that Scholasticate members would treat tomes with respect, even if they are charred. Just how long are you planning to lie there? Got some new students. You're completely hopeless. Well, I'm glad at least she's nice. Thank you, Blaze. No, Blazy? Blazy? Yeah, I think it's Blazy. Oh! Ooh! Oh, that's not good. I figured there was something there, and now that confirms it. Ooh. And he senses something, too. God, this is what happens when you let him walk all over you. It'll be a miracle if we're not branded heretics by the end of this term. Lee, Theomacent, consider this a warning. You were saved this time solely by Master Gravel's integrity and the grace of the Fury. But I will not turn a blind eye if you continue to fraternize with questionable company. Well, that's going to be an issue since we're apparently going to be bumping into them more with this investigation. Wow, according to this game, it's been a whole hour. Ah, the insurmountable wall between the highborn and lowborn. I wonder, did our ancestors build it brick by brick? Or was it fate which drove us apart? And where shall we go from here? Seriously, who are you? Stop being a creep. Get over here and talk to us like a normal person would. If you're just somehow like a narrator in this whole thing, that'd be very weird if they did it that way. Excellent work, Dexter. I had no doubts that you would rise to the challenge. Master Gravel, I must apologize for the behavior of my students. They've been at each other's throats since the revelations came to light. As for your performance, you have surpassed my expectations, and I will allow you to assist Briarden in his work at the Scholasticate. Well done. Yay! If I may be so bold, Uncle, though I have but arrived, and this is the only case you have had me investigate thus far, I must say that I found it rather a waste of my talents. Oh, really? While theft is indeed a serious matter, I cannot help but wonder if this was merely some pretense. Surely you have a more pressing problem. An astute observation. I expected nothing less. There is indeed another matter I would discuss with you and your newly appointed associate. Yay! What's that? Ah, and part of a different quest, darn it! I suspected there was more to this, judging by how quickly we completed the investigation. No offense to your powers of deduction, of course. Ah, thank you. Next up, balancing the spear. Yep, we're going to be encountering them again. Figures. Brevanian is ready to say what is really on his mind. I better start from the beginning. It would not do to involve Master Gravel with our affairs without first ensuring he possesses a proper understanding of how our seminary functions, and how we've been forced to change. You see, most men and women of the cloth go on to live fulfilling lives as pastors, academics, and poets. However, those who graduate from the Scholasticate with the highest marks are given an opportunity to serve in the vault, and perhaps one day rise to prominence. Oh. So then, yeah, that means the sirs from the Heavens Ward were students from here. Oh, I see. The stakes are quite high for those who seek such prestige, for they know full well that their academic performance may determine their future. It is they who strive for the top of these 3 seats. The top of 3 seats that are granted the Scholasticate's official endorsement, the Trinity. Ooh. And so those who wish to guide Ishgard's faithful spend their days accumulating marks through academic pursuits, while at the same time honoring their skills to persuade others to share their interpretations of scripture. Up until now, it resulted in no more than the occasional lively debate, for the Holy See was ultimately responsible for dictating doctrine. ranking was naturally determined by one's familiarity with said doctrine. However, in light of recent events, that is no longer an option. Simply put, we cannot currently assess their academic performance in the traditional manner, as a significant portion of the curriculum has been called into question. As a result, we've been forced to consider more subjective methods. And in this time of uncertainty, students are wont to lash out at their peers, whom they fear will exploit this interim system to their advantage. Distressing, I suppose, but what does this have to do with us? I require unparalleled skills for observation and deduction. In what way? Are we going to be like judges? Somehow? Wouldn't that be biased? I don't know. The only way to put an end to this bickering between students is to ensure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that our interim evaluations are conducted in a fair and equitable manner. I ask that you stand as an observer, until if new curriculum is decided, our evaluation system is vulnerable. In other words, you want us to catch the cheaters. Precisely. That's literally what I was going to say, too. Now then, I've received word that the headmistress has returned to her office in the cathedral. I would ask that you introduce yourselves. Aha! We finally get to meet the headmistress. Yes. But there's something you would keep in mind when speaking with the headmistress, Elvian. She was appointed to her position by the former bishop. Thus, her views on the curriculum are quite traditional. I would advise you to discuss matters regarding the Holy See with the utmost care. Ah, I see. Should be easy. Then again, I don't know how this is gonna go. I hope it goes well. And then we leave and head to the Scholasticate Deacon. Where be the deacon? Ah, yeah, be up in this corner. Aha, within the place itself. Oh! Oh, for some reason I thought you couldn't actually go through here. Yes, you can. Hello. Although Uncle said we would speak with care, should speak with care, we would be remiss in our duties if we refrained from discussing difficult questions. I trust you agree. It is true, we do need to bring them up, but I hope we can bring it up in a, manner that's not, you know, bad. We have been expecting you. The headmistress awaits you within. Hey, this is my first time going in here, I think. Yeah. Ah, we meet again. Headmistress Elvain, may I have the pleasure to introduce the individuals who shall be in charge of keeping order at the Scholasticate. This is Consulting Inspector Briarden and his associate, Dexter Gravel. Dexter Gravel? I must say, Father Brevanian, your selections are rather appropriate. We thank you both for your service in our time of need. I trust that Father Brevanian has briefed you on your humble seminary. St. Endalim's Scholasticate has produced Ishgard's finest clergy for centuries, including countless men and women who served in the highest echelons of the Holy See. All of whom were spared a brutal death on the battlefield in service to a misguided war they perpetuated, or some might be given to say. Indeed, some might, and they would not be entirely mistaken. For while we were wholly unaware of the deception perpetuated by the Archbishop, we did unwillingly sustain it, to our sorrow. The idea was we'd willingly subjected them to false precepts is, of course, preposterous, a contrived fantasy. Nevertheless, some fervently believe it true, and these selfsame individuals have come to view our instructors and students as targets for their misguided anger. It is of paramount importance that we restore faith in the teachings, yet how are we to regain the trust of the common man when our own seminarians are embroiled in childish quarrels? Well, don't worry, that's why we're here. You refer to this tension regarding the interim evaluation system. Quite frankly, it is but one facet. Classes have also been suspended until we complete our own painstaking review of the curriculum. Some students have taken leave, while the more dedicated have taken it upon themselves to conduct independent work to demonstrate their merits. Good on them. We cannot allow this situation to continue indefinitely. Graduation is approaching, and we must make our recommendations. But the senior class is divided. They know not how they will be evaluated. Rather, they understand how they will be evaluated, but have no faith that our methods will produce a fair result. A concern not without merit, I must confess. I too suspect that some may be driven to manipulate the interim system to their advantage. I expect some have already tried, but that is why we have brought in outside observers. Inspector Briarden, Dexter Gavell, if anyone is engaging in unscrupulous behavior, I should have it brought to an end at once. May the Fury guide you in your task. Thank you, madam. Alright, people, we got some cheaters to rot out. Now let me at them, cheaters. Let me at them. Oh, hi. Now then, before we proceed, might you both tell us a little bit about your students? Father... my apologies. I'm Father Saturnius. Saturnois. Saturnois. In addition to teaching the fundamentals of Hellenic polity... Polity? Never heard of polity before. I also oversee fundraising for the stipends of underprivileged students. Whilst I would like to help you, I think my opinion would not do them justice. I would suggest getting to know them yourselves. I feel the same. The way in which pupils speak in front of their instructors is not the same as amongst themselves. In my 10 years of counseling, they have minded their etiquette and are not but cordial to me. However, I can recommend one of my students who is quite vocal. Mayhap you try speaking with the dormitory prefect, Arkham Baden? Given his closeness to the students' social affairs, he may also give you the insight into what they talk about. Arcombian. Ah yes, the silver-haired boy. A son of House Zamel, as I recall. We shall heed your suggestion, Sister Gattel, given his duty and status. Oh, goody, we got to talk to the bully again. Yay. Alright, so he is... Oh. Within the Scholasticate, right. Because he is also a student. I think. Makes a lot of sense he would be. Pray keep your voice down. No promises. Now, where are you? And you as well. Fun. While I have little interest in noble bloodlines, I'm not unfamiliar with the Count de Zamel's sons. Oh, both of these are his sons, I take it, right? So Lay's lackey is helping the inspector. Oh, lackey is helping the inspector now? Yes, I am, and you would do well to respect me for that, I think. Has no one ever told you that brandishing weapons is frowned upon in places of enlightenment? I wasn't brandishing it in here, I was brandishing it outside. That is, unless Lay has sent you to stir up more trouble. Rest assured that my associate inspector draws his armaments only to resolve troublesome situations, not to create them. We merely came to ask if your well-being and your expectations for the future. Under the auspices of the headmistress, I'm sure. Very well. I, Lebersoir de Bonfar of House Bonfar, in service of House Zamel, present to you Arcambian de Zamel. I'm probably mispronouncing everything, but I'm having difficulty speaking as is anyway. As prefects for the Scholasticate dormitory, we're responsible for keeping the peace between our fellow seminarians. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not the foreigner who went to rather great lengths to expose the Archbishop's falsehoods? Responsible for the reevaluation of the entire curriculum? By extension, yes. Quite the resolution, that. And for what? Every great nation's history is marred by the sins of the past. Alamigo, Ul'dah, Limsa Lominsa. Hey, that's my hometown, how dare you. Please, each was built on a foundation of lies and blood. Which is not to say we elites should not learn from these mistakes. But we who have served as shepherds of the people for 1,000 years have a duty to maintain order through the preservation of tradition. Would a Wainwright cast aside his father's best cart when it has but a broken wheel? Indeed. Arcambian and I have said as much to those who support a more radical approach. The last thing we need is young seminarians running about crying for reformation. I see. So you both have been quite active in convincing the other students to see things your way. How have you fared? 'Tis hardly a daunting task. Many see comfort in consistency. Sister Gatella has tasked us with bringing back the students who took leave. Why not let your students determine how persuasive we are? I thank you, gentlemen, for your cooperation and wish you the best of luck with your efforts. Now then, Dexter, if these students are bringing back their truant peers, there must be others who are doing the same. Let us split up and seek out the participants. Alrighty. More students to look for. In addition to preserving the other students' welfare, we prefects also take it upon ourselves to conduct study sessions and volunteer activities, so that all may receive a rich and fulfilling education. So you're diligent at least. Or you're kind of a jerk. By the grace of the Count Zezemel, I was admitted to the Scholasticate that I might remain Arcambian's side. He is the sun which shines the light of truth through these halls, and I am but the moon which reflects his radiance. Ah! I see, the jerk and his butt kisser. Aha! I'm so sorry I didn't say it that way, but that's technically true. Alright, so where... Okay, so the other students are out here somewhere. Speak with students in the pillar. There should be some over here. Down here. Yep, down here somewhere. Now, where are the first ones? Aha! What's happening here exactly? And why'd you just stare at me all of a sudden? What? Can't you talk with him another time? I finally got his attention, and I'd rather you not interrupt. Oh, the popular kid, I see. You two came to hear Cremevois speak? The wisdom of a scholar with the soul of a poet. Oh, sorry, Mike. When he recites scripture, I just... I see. A new friend of faraway lands graces us with his presence today. Well met, my good sir. And what am I, chopped liver? He was looking at me until you showed up. Oh, I don't know that for certain. Sorry. Ah, I see. So you're helping Inspector Briarden. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Cremevois de Mantigny, but you may address me simply by my first name. So, what brings you to the Pillars? Could it be that you're to observe how we go about convincing truant seminarians to return? Then by all means, let me show you how it's done. By talking to these two? I see. I must admit, I find many of the other students rather intimidating, but thanks to Cremevois, I'm considering returning to the Scholasticate to resume my studies. We're just discussing the responsibility the Highborn have to redress the imbalance. Of the Fury's love will all men receive, and by the balance of her spear will all be set free. So it is written in Volume 11 of the 72 Articles of Hellenic Polity. Hey! Volume 11! Wasn't that the book I was looking for all that time ago? I think so. Equal under her ever-watchful gaze. Ah, would that you graced our halls with your presence once more, that I might favor you with mine own gaze. I fondly recall seeing your lovely face always buried in that tome. Oh, Cremevois, you did notice. I thought to pen a lengthy treatise on it, but I could not make do once the volume had vanished. And I managed to find it again, actually. Oh, so you helped Matthew by searching for that tome. With how relevant the content has become these days, I suppose it's not surprising it would go missing. In any event, you've convinced me. I'll gather my things and return to the dormitory straight away. Well, that's one down. Yes, that is the way. One must seize the moment and act upon one's convictions. Life is but a fleeting, fragile thing. Wouldn't you agree, my dear? Well, I've done my part in guiding a little lamb back to the flock, and now to celebrate with a well-deserved nap. I bid you both farewell. Okay. So that was how many? 2? Nice. We got one more, which is over by... Aha! The Drool Crozier! Let's go! Pardon me, ladies. Now, let's see. Where is the students? Okay, so I didn't actually enter the area yet. Aha! I'm off in this side corner here. Ah, wait. The MSN and Lay? What are you guys doing here? Dexter, it's good to see you. Fighting a good fight lately? Not fighting, but yeah, technically. Oh, hello, Dexter. Lee and I were just about to visit our friends in Foundation and try to convince them to return to their studies. It's been difficult since we weren't exactly held in high regard right now, or aren't exactly held in high regard right now. The dormitory prefects have made sure of that. We must do all in our power to motivate our friends to come back to the Scholasticate. Then we can strive for high marks together. Right. And then we can convince our peers that we're just as worthy as any highborn in the clergy. They will welcome us with open arms, and all will be well in Ishgard. If our combatant. Oh, I've been reading that incorrectly this whole time. If our combatant and his cronies receive the Scholasticate's endorsement, no one will ever listen to us again. We can't let them take the Trinity. I would rather not think of it that way, Lee. Let's just focus on bringing back as many people as we can. You can try. Well, that's how the Highborn are thinking about it. The more vocal we become, the more they will see us as a threat. That's why we have to stick together. I see. Oh, so I guess they're done. Now we go speak with Briarden back at the Scholasticate. Okay. I could do just that. Almost wish it was a bit easier to get from place to place here as well. Almost. It's not so bad. Nowhere near as bad as it is in the hinterlands, of course. Nope, need to go here. Ah, sprint is gone. Darn it. I was about to hum the tune, too, and you suddenly changed. How dare you? Keep your voice down. All right, I'll try this time. Ooh. Everyone's here. The two lady students from before. Or wait. No, this is the other student from before. That was the girl from before. Okay. And then got a lot of people to talk to. Okay. Let's get to it. All these people are making me nervous. I mean, I wasn't able to bring anyone back, so I'm not even part of the competition. But even so, I hope that Theo did well. You really do hope, huh? Well, I didn't think I was going to talk to you. If our performance is yet to be taken into account for the final rankings, then I must say our combatant and I have nothing to worry about. I assume you guys don't because you're so high and mighty. Curious about the result? Can't imagine why. I see no reason to expect anything surprising. We might actually be surprised. With all the young women returning, mayhap I'll have more incentive to linger in the library. But I do not see Ula. Ah, you were waiting for someone specific. After reviewing the preliminary numbers at the dormitory, I am looking forward to the results. You guys do good? The dormitory rat has quite a smile on his face. Could it be that he was able to gather more students than us? That seems likely given how smug they are about this. Well, I did everything I could. And even if I did not guide them all myself, I'm glad so many of our peers have come back. Ah, so he's not worried about the quote-unquote competition, just the fact that a bunch of students came back. Nice. We shall announce the results anon. Alright, first of all, one more person to talk to, then we'll do it. It would seem that our combatant and Lembressoir have quite the advantage, given their experience managing the dormitory. That, I never even put two and two together. That actually makes sense. Don't want to be that close. There we go. Right then, let's see how competitive these students truly are. It brings me joy to see how many of our brothers and sisters return to the Scholasticate. Sister Gattel, the floor is yours. Wasn't it already? Thank you, Arcumbanon. I will now announce how many of our stray sheep each student persuaded to come home. Both Theomicent and Lay were able to bring back one student each. Genchette guiding 2 back into our arms. Arcumbanon and Blebrasar were each able to convince 3 students to return, the most of all. Excellent work, all of you. Oh, he didn't bring any back? Yeah, what about the student Kremovois convinced? I was there to witness that, so I at least know that someone was convinced. Oh, is this true? We're missing someone from the count? Ooh. Someone's gone missing. The girl you spoke of was formerly withdrawn from the Scholasticate. Apparently, she was not all that enthusiastic about returning, as she had led Kremovois to believe. Maybe she chose to play along so that he could cease his embarrassment. What? Formerly withdrawn? Oh, she didn't actually want to go back? Perhaps it was for the best. She rarely engaged her fellow students, instead choosing to sit alone and read the articles of Hellenic polity. Given the recent revelations, I suspect she became disillusioned with the faith. Strange you would say that, Lembressoir. When I last spoke with her, Ula was quite interested in Volume 11's equal under her watchful gaze passage, one that you and your master would sooner pretend did not exist. If she were the victim of harassment, I would rather expect it was by your hands. You're implying that we had something to do with that because we did not share her views? What rot! You dishonor yourself and your house with such baseless accusations. Rather you would if aught remained of your house to dishonor. Hey. I yield, good sir, I yield. I lack the qualities the Honorable Lord Arcumbanon possesses, which enable him to deliver such observations. Well, if Ula has withdrawn, then I must mourn her departure. By walking through the dormitory halls, reciting excerpts from Volume 11. Wait, does that mean you're leaving too? And how do you intend to do that? Volume 11 of the Articulates of Hellenic polity has been missing for some time now. Wait, did we not find it? The tomes themselves are inconsequential if one has taken the words to heart. Ooh, like what Theo said. How fortunate we are that the wisdom of our forefathers is not so easily forgotten. Would you not agree? Heh, got you there. Such impudence as befit a 6th son. For all his failings, his father was wise to send him away. At any rate, we're blessed that this handful of truants have returned to us. Truly, it's the Fury's will that we overcame these trials and tribulations, and move forward with a singular vision for the future. Let's hope so. A student with a keen interest on a controversial precept who withdraws without explanation. This seems rather odd to me as well. Perhaps it's worthy of our attention. Perhaps. Oh, mystery's getting good. Kinda. More than meets her eye. Her eye? Briarden glances at you, adjusting his spectacles, as always. Oh, and I just realized it was showing that student from before, too. Dexter, were you present when Cremevois spoke with Ula? Oh, that girl was Ula? Oh, they didn't even name her Ula. So she was indeed enthusiastic about returning to the Scholasticate. Then why did she instead decide to withdraw? Cremevois all but accused Arcombadin, God, these names, of having a hand in it as well as the disappearance of this Volume 11. Not more than slander spoken in anger, perhaps, but the situation does merit further investigation. I think so, too. We look forward to your results, Inspector. Master Gravel, if I might have a word with you in private, pray meet with me near the plaza in front of St. Ramanat's Cathedral. Okay. Wonder what the secret thing is going to be about. Whatever her reasons, it's our loss. Ula was an excellent student. Why does that name sound so familiar? Was there a student named Ula here at some point in the story? I'm not sure. I feel like we met with someone before by that name. Might be just me. Not entirely sure. Alright, so, we're meeting... Oh, yeah, they did say the plaza. I thought they meant, like, directly outside the cathedral. Oh. Hello, and you're with Theo and Lee as well. Theo can be so thick-headed sometimes. He doesn't realize that all those students Arcombadin and Lembersoir brought back will make our lives a living hell. At least Father Ceternau understands the stakes. Arcombadin and Lembersoir are truly impressive. That they're able to bring the most students back to the Scholasticate. They surely have a way with words. Would that I had such skill. I don't know. You might. If you had enough confidence. Thank you for coming, Master Gravel. You're already acquainted with my two best students, Theomacent and Lay. Oh, these are your students. They have sought my counsel in their quest to obtain the Trinity seats, and I have been more than willing to oblige them out of a desire to ensure that all students are given equal opportunity. I'm not blind to the machinations of our highborn students, after all. Oh, nice. I know not what Arcombadin and Lembersoir have said to you, but I advise you to weigh it carefully. You witnessed their treatment of a fellow highborn student, did you not? Then it would come as no surprise that they regard their lowborn peers far more harshly, discriminating against them with whatever means at their disposal. Those two believe that less fortunate students lack the potential to become great clergymen, but if Theomacent and Lay can obtain the highest marks and secure their places within the Trinity through their hard work and virtue, then these misguided beliefs would be proved wrong. Either that or they just hate them for considering cheating. Even if we were to succeed, what difference would it make? Those who disagree will not be so easily swayed, and those who sympathize will be reluctant to speak up for fear of reprisals. Yeah, that's gonna make things bad. Then you must find allies who are fearless, who do not flinch in the face of threats. Master Gravel, have you come across any who fit that description? Ooh. I mean, yeah, Cremevois would make sense. I thought so as well. He seems to treat everyone the same. Well, ladies probably higher. And he defended Ula's honor at the assembly. The highborn lecher? Who skips out on sessions and can't even stay awake for the ones he attends? Theo, are you daft? If he did decide to help us, I wouldn't even want it. No need to dismiss him out of hand, Lay. As Theomacent said, he spoke out openly against Arcombadin and Lembersoir on behalf of Ula. He might be willing to do the same for you two. Absolutely not. I don't trust any of the highborn. Look, I'll help finding others, but you're on your own with Cremevois. Very well. Master Gavel, will you accompany Theomacent? One cannot be too careful, especially with the rise in assaults in the clergy. I will do my best, sir. Thank you. I'm certain we can find him in the pillars in his usual spot. Ah, I see. Alright, same spot as before, which is actually, wow, right behind us. Well, technically. I can't see where I'm going. There we go. And then down there? Too bad I can't jump that way, though. Yep, he's still down there. Oh, and hey. Oh, the lascivious lass from before. Is this Ula, or was the other student from before Ula? While I appreciate a scholarly debate as much as anyone, your bespectacled friend does not seem to understand that it is neither the time nor the place. Because I think Ula was the other person that was here, because they were the student that was talking before. I was so close. I'm not going to get anywhere at this rate. She really wants him, huh? I thought he would be more receptive to my appeal, but instead he seems rather annoyed. I can see why, though. Can't you and the Freckles, the Freckles see we're busy? Leave us be. Freckles? You certainly have a way with words, my dear. She is quite right, you know. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Snogging. Crumovois, please, will you not help our cause? I believe us to be like-minded individuals, those who desire a new path for the church, one based on principles of so earnest and forthright. How adorable. I can hardly resist pinching those soft, supple cheeks. Oh, for the love of... Come, darling, let us go somewhere that will afford us privacy. Can offer an offer that I dare not refuse. Good luck with whatever it is you're about, Freckles. Oh, great, he just got himself a nickname. He's gone. No, I cannot give up. The future of the church depends on us. I was not given an opportunity to explain in full, so I will not leave his side until he hears me out. Oh boy, you're really gonna annoy him then. Alright, let's go find him. Yep, down in the Foundation. Let's see where they went exactly. Whee! Here we go. Da, da, da. Now they're over this way. Oh! In a spot I have not been up to before. What happened here? What happened to Crumovois? Hold on. This is not what you think. It's not? Aren't we persistent? Well, if you value his life, I suggest you listen to me this time and leave us be. Oh! Okay, I see what's happening now. I'm here to help you, Theomacent. Oh boy. Now, let's not go too hasty. I'm sure we can resolve this matter peacefully. Agreed. So long as you don't try something stupid and give me cause to cut his throat. Did I not tell you I was preoccupied? You there. Take Freckles and get out of here. Hey! Release him at once, or I'll summon the watch. Don't you dare! The affairs of House Mainteni are none of your concern. She demands recompense, and rightly so. If I must pay with my life, then so be it. Pay with your life for what? I will not allow it! Oh, do not look so glum. If I must look upon your freckled face before I ascend to Halonius halls, I would rather you favor me with a smile or some such. Father's sins are mine alone to bear now, mine alone to answer for. Mayhap in death our house shall last be redeemed. Thereafter, what your father did? Was he part of the Heavens Ward? If it is recompense you desire, then you shall have it, but not with his life. The Fury forgives not those who kill their fellow man for wanton purpose. Permit him to address your grievances with coin, and you may have justice without sin. Furthermore, I offer myself to you as hostage in this place, that he might be free to secure sufficient ransom. Oh, you're willing to do that? Have you gone mad? I told you this is none of your... I will not abandon such a pious soul, one who shares my desire to make the world a better place. We're not so different, Cromavois. We have the chance to make amends for the sins of our fathers, to make Ishgard whole again. I cannot do it without you. You really are something else. Making a bloody speech about changing the world at a time like this. I offer the wealth of House Mantini as ransom. If the lady agrees to these terms, then I will go and retrieve it at once. The entirety of it? I'll take her silence as a yes. Now then, come. I've always wanted to tie someone up. What? Oh, you're going to be the one to do it? Oh, this is going to be weird. Oh, yep, there they go. They've exchanged. You need not worry about me. I promise I will not move an ilm. Okay, I can take your word for that. I can't believe I agreed to this. You had better hope that no one walks this way, or else your friend will pay the price. Understand? Oh boy, here we go. Ready, Carmafois? I'll have to travel to my family's old estate in the Western Highlands to retrieve your ransom. I presume you'll wait here until I return? For now. But if you do not come back quickly, and with a great deal of money besides, this one's life is forfeit. Is that clear? Quite. As for you, Freckles, do not do anything else reckless. Master Gravel, I must ask that you come with me. It would not do to go through all this trouble only to be waylaid by bandits on my way back. Let us make haste. Okay. It's not going to be an escort mission, is it? I hope not. Okay, same thing as before. And then you? Yeah. All right. So, we are heading off to the Western Highlands. Been a while since I've been there. Western Highlands. Wait. An old house at the Western Highlands? Hold on, I'm just now realizing. I thought they were referring to the Central Highlands. Is an old home here? Whoa, what? Why are we going all the way over there? How is the rents... You have a home over here somehow? Unless... Oh, was Cromavois not highborn? Was his home originally over here before he got before he was added to or allowed to enter the Scholasticate? Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm just realizing this is a place I haven't been to before. Oh, dang. Yeah, because this looks unfamiliar to me at all. There you are. So why did you have us come all the way out here? Forgive me, my family's fortune is buried not far from here, but I would rather retrieve it alone. Pray remain here a moment and keep watch for bandits and wild beasts. You mean the one you're about to walk into right now? Oh boy. Okay, so what is... I mean, can I actually go over there? I can't... Oh, he's actually there. Should I talk to him, though? Didn't I ask you to let me do this myself? Please leave me be. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so now I know that it's over by a specific tree. There's some significance to that. I just don't know what. Oh. Hi, hostile presence. How are you doing today? Whoop! No. Woo! There we go. Got that. Miss me. And now you. Last one. Oh, it wasn't enough. Darn it. This should be. There we go. Whew. Okay. It's been a while since I've actually done anything as the Gunbreaker. And I think I realized why it feels so weird to use. It's because it's not as fast as I thought it was, originally, I guess, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. The job doesn't feel as fast as advertised. That's what it was. That was my major hang-up with it. But I think I'm getting used to it. I have what we came for. Now then, let's pray that Freckles is still alive and well. Oh, I'm glad he's using it as a term of endearment now. Skill plus speed, materia, and gear. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Unfortunately, I'm using all tank equipment, which is mostly focused on vitality and other things. Is it vitality? Hold on. I want to just double check here. I got direct hit, tenacity. That's what I was thinking of. There's mostly tenacity. And oh, I have some skill speed. Not much, though. That's unfortunate. No, oh, well. All right, back on over to Foundation. I'm actually wondering if that's the case, I should focus on getting equipment specifically for the specifically for my Gunbreaker to wear, separate from everyone else. Maybe. Wait a minute. What? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's over here. There we go. I almost forgot where it's located. Also, new quests here. Ascending to Imperium and Towards the Firmament. Those are new. I'll have to look into those some other time. I'm just focusing on side quests for now. You're tanky as is, so tenacity isn't really needed. Oh, really? Huh. Especially when you're not going savage. Oh, into higher difficulty stuff. I see. I will have to consider that later. Thank you for letting me know. I wasn't aware that tenacity isn't as significant. Skill speed will benefit more if you're looking for faster. I thought as much. It just felt like skill speed wasn't as high, but I guess it's because it didn't have that much skill speed equipped. That makes sense. Thank you for pointing that out to me. You need not worry about me. I promise I'll not move an ilm. I mean, I'm here now. You can move at least an ilm now, I think. It's about time. I'm freezing, and half a mind to skin this one to keep warm. Now then, hand it over. Here you are. The entire fortune that was bequeathed to me. Share it with your people in recompense, starting with the families of the bereaved. On behalf of House Mantini, I'm truly sorry. It worked. Okay, so equipping that kind of stuff is just for min-maxing for higher difficulty? I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't honestly worry about that stuff because I'm not looking to go into high-end stuff specifically. Only if I already have it unlocked at this point. Theo, Fury for Fen, what have you gotten yourself into this time? I swear I leave you alone for but a moment. I was never in any danger, Lee. I prayed to the Fury, and by her hand was Grimoire returned to me. I'm terribly sorry to have involved you in my personal affairs. I should have known that the lives of my family would not be enough to sate the small folks' thirst for vengeance. Think nothing of it. I too lost my father, so if you ever have need to speak about it, you can confide in me as a friend. Aww. My father sought to curry favor with the Holy See, and so he raised a great levies to send to the front lines. Honor was his prize, but it was brought with the blood of his subjects, and eventually his own. The small folk had come to resent his demands for service, and when the truth of the war was revealed, they revolted. The mob... oh, pardon me. Goodness. The mob overran the manor guard, and my father and 5 brothers perished at their hands. Oh! Wow! Sixth in line and they killed all of your older brothers? Oh, shit. Didn't realize it was that bad. Had I not been sent away, I would have surely died with them. Oh! So you only were spared because you were at the Scholasticate? Oh, shit. Okay. Our fortune had grown poor following the calamity, you see, and since I was the youngest, Father bid me leave to make my own way. So, I enrolled in the Scholasticate with hopes of becoming a bishop to bring honor to myself and my house. But now... Ugh. No, there's no use dwelling on what could have been. We must look to our future, and do what we can to make Ishgard whole again. Every moment is sacred, and you helped me see that, Theo. Consider me your friend and ally. Yeah! There you have it. We got one. We got him. Well said, Kromova. Well said. Together, you may yet bring about lasting change. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Without the endorsement of the Scholasticate and the support of our peers, no one will listen to us. What's more, I still haven't heard anyone explain how we're supposed to get seats on the Trinity. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, Lee. Besides, we still have plenty of time to work something out. See? I knew I wouldn't take... See? I knew I wouldn't... he wouldn't take this seriously. Oh, that's what it was. That's what he meant by just going their own pace. Calm yourself, Lee, and keep an open mind. Now, let's return and discuss our next course of action. Oh, yes? Oh, I nearly forgot. Inspector Briarden was looking for you at the cathedral. He wished to speak with you regarding his investigation, I believe. Oh, he found something? Alright, let's go see what he found back at St. Ramanat's Cathedral. I'm gonna run all the way over to the Aetheryte and then just right over to the cathedral. Ha 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 ha. Right, Briarden, where are you? Oh, you're inside. I see. Alright, so what did you find? Well then, my associate, have you anything to report? Oh, wait. That was it? We just had to talk to him to complete the mission? Huh. Oh. Except there's more. Never mind. A former subject of House Mantining demanding recompense for the misdeeds of Kremovoir's father. How fortunate that the situation was resolved peacefully. In my investigation has been less productive, unfortunately. I thought to speak with Ula, the student who withdrew from the Scholasticate, but I cannot find her anywhere. The same must be said of the infamous Volume 11, which contains passages extolling the virtues of equality. Like the girl, it has vanished without a trace. So the book still wasn't found. We were just the... Oh, okay, so the investigation we did before, way back then, was just to realize that the book was missing. Right? The circumstances surrounding these incidents suggest deliberate intent. Someone may be attempting to turn this tenuous state of affairs to their advantage. But if so, then to what end? For 1,000 years, sickness has ravaged our city. It has festered within the hearts and minds of our citizens, and in our clergy especially. Treating it will be a long and arduous process, but altogether necessary one. Our role in that process is clear, to diagnose the root of the Scholasticate's ailments. If there are malicious forces at work, then it is our duty to see justice done. Okay, that signals the end of this chapter? In a time of unrest when the light of truth was lost to the righteous, the children looked to one another for guidance that they would walk in her grace. So does that mean the students need to be working together? Ooh, back to school 1 complete. Wonder how many more we're gonna get. Next up, Divine Reckoning. Ooh, Briarden appears to be lost in thought. Ah, if it isn't my entrusted associates, back from the field. I actually haven't left. As you will doubtless have seen for yourself, change is sweeping through Ishgard, and the veil which once threatened to smother the hearts and minds of our people is slowly but surely being lifted. 'Tis as if our fair city has been born anew, and is in large part thanks to you. Which is not to say our problems have come to an end. No, the silent struggle between the lowborn and highborn goes on, growing more fractious by the fractious by the day. Fractious? Maybe fractious. I have come to believe that someone, somewhere, is fanning the flames of hatred to further their own ends, and I'm convinced, now more than ever, that Ulah's sudden disappearance, along with that of Volume 11 of the Articulates of Hellenic Polity, is no mere coincidence. Oh, I read that as articulates, as articles. Both she and it, after all, were passionate advocates of equality among men. Okay. As to who is responsible and what their true intentions might be, I cannot say. Ascertaining these things will no doubt require that we first find the missing girl, and as of this moment, our best hope for learning her whereabouts may rest on discovering the fate of the book. As such, I shall continue searching for my clue, which might lead us to the missing tome. In the meantime, I ask that you trouble the students for any information they might have on Ulah. Failing that, find out if they have witnessed any unusual occurrences around the Scholasticate. Anything at all. Well then, let us be about it. Okay, so speak with students in the Scholasticate. I can do that. Oh, speak with 5 in total. Is there going to be all 5 in there? I just realized you said something different, darn it. Oh. Okay, so... not all the students, but some of them. Oh, great. They wanted me to talk to this guy again. Or Combadan. Not that, darn it. Although some were shocked by the news of Ulah's departure, our Combadan has worked tirelessly to reassure the student body that it all is for the best. Let's hope it is. How many times must I say this? Ulah was not coerced into leaving, nor was she abducted. Nor did she die from a fictitious disease. She quit the Scholasticate of her own free will for reasons known only to her and the Fury. Really, is it so difficult to understand? I don't know why they decided to have Lembrasar animated for that as well. It was weird. Alright, who else do we get? Ah, here we go. A stern seminarian. The lessons of Volume 11 seemed to resonate deeply with Ulah. She would oft stay up into the small hours reading and rereading them. Mayhap they spurred her to steal away in the night and take up the revolutionaries. Revolutionaries? Oh, intriguing. Ah! Welcome back, Master Gravel. Though the news of Ulah's abrupt departure yet weighs heavily upon our minds, I'm certain your presence within our hallowed halls will help to put a good many hearts at ease. I hope so. Because things be pretty bad right now. A sincere seminarian. One of the seniors told me she's been diagnosed with something called lung rot, and that she's too weak to attend any of her classes. One of the seniors said that, huh? Wait, so it certainly wasn't Arcambra. Should I just call him Arcom from now on? I might just call him Arcom. Certainly wasn't Arcom that said that, because he's adamant that it wasn't anything fictitious. And this, thinking back, I did hear her coughing from time to time, but I had no idea it was anything so serious. Interesting. Ah, Cremefoy. While I cannot claim to have seen anything unusual exactly, I will say that things have gotten not been the same here since Ulah left. Somber doesn't do it justice. Shunchet? The only really unexpected change I've seen of late is in Lee's attitude towards Cremefoy. He really seems to have warmed up to him. Why, he even went so far as to initiate a conversation the other day. Oh! He spoke to me, 'tis true, but 'twas not out of fondness. He merely hates me very slightly less than he values Ulah's safe return. Ah ha ha, I see. And, despondent seminarian, were you one of Ulah's friends? Blazy has been so distracted lately. Oh, it's Blazy you're worried about, I see. I'm lucky if I can get a simple good morning from her. Ever since Ulah left, she's been rushing about the city like a madwoman, looking for any information she can find on the girl that she might have an excuse to talk to Theomacent. Oh. She's very, spirited, at least. Welcome back, Master Gravel. What a pleasant surprise to see you. I was actually just here. You didn't see me? How might I be of service to you this day? Theomacent? Ah, in the wake of Ulah's withdrawal, he and Lee have devoted their every waking moment to the task of uncovering her whereabouts. They're quite adamant that the girl must be found and persuaded to resume her studies here. As a matter of fact, they approached me earlier today to beg leave to travel to Gargane Mills, claiming that a trip there would yield the information they need to accomplish their aim. Why all the way to Gargane Mills? No sooner had I granted their request that they rushed off. Such compassion and eagerness to serve others is a rarity even among the clergy. I cannot tell you how proud I am of what fine young men they've become. Okay, so why the hell would they be all the way over at Gargane Mills? Let's go find out, huh? Don't tell me Blazy's all the way out here, too. That's going to be a bit awkward. I hope that's not the case. How far? Yeah, well, yep, a lot further than I keep thinking it is. It always takes forever to get from place to place in these places. These areas. Especially since there's only the one crystal. Ugh. It's not so bad with the place that actually has a crystal because you can just warp there, going the wrong way. There we go. But in an area like, no, I'm not gonna say that anymore. I keep complaining about those. I should stop doing that. Even I realize it's gonna get annoying, or is annoying. All right, buddies, where are you? Stop! Jeez. That whole time I forgot what button was to stop. Why did I do that? Oh. Okay, I see. Do my eyes deceive me? Surely that can't be you, Dexter. What brings you to Gargane Mills? The fact that I heard you guys were here for some reason and didn't know why. Said this was part of your investigation. Dexter, is it really you? That we should be reunited thus amid the snowy peaks of Corthus is... Why, it's nothing short of a miracle. I sense the hand of the divine at work. Halone has answered our prayers. You were expecting praying to see me? What? Theo, Dexter has no idea what you're talking about. By all means explain, but do it slowly and from the beginning. My apologies. Excitement got the better of me. Dexter, this is the resting place of Father Choiseau, the man who found room in his heart for 2 waifs from the street, granting them the opportunity to rise above their station in life. Right, this guy was the person who brought you in, wasn't it? Do you perchance recall the book that was stolen from Theo and burned by that lost soul we once thought of as a brother? It was one of the last mementos we had of the man. Now all that's left to remind us of him is this place. Indeed. And while we often come here to seek solace and guidance in his blessed presence, today our purpose is more practical. With our search for Ulah at an impasse, we had hoped he might grant us inspiration. And that's why I believe our meeting with you here in this hour of need is a sign from above. Mayhap the work of Father Trousseau himself. I take from this that you are not meant to bear this burden alone, that the obstacles we face can only be surmounted by working in concert with others. Ula's disappearance has thrown the Scholasticate into turmoil, and the long-simmering mistrust between those of noble and ignoble birth has boiled over into outright hatred. Now more than ever, we must seek to join hands with like-minded souls who understand that this malice will only serve to sow further discord. Like-minded souls such as you. I am reminded of the words of Volume 11 of the Articles of Hellenic Polity. Of the Fury's love will all men receive, and by the balance of her spear will all be set free. We must strive to love our neighbor even as we love ourselves, just as Helone does. To do otherwise is to defy her will. Yeah, and while we will surely be rewarded for our tolerance, the highborn bastards who would sooner pretend that passage doesn't exist won't be so lucky. Why, they might even find themselves on the receiving end of her spear for everything they put us through. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? We still haven't found a single clue as to Ula's whereabouts. Fear not, Lee. With Dexter at our side, I have faith that we'll find her, and that she will soon retake her rightful place in the hallowed halls of St. Endalim Scholasticate. I hope you're right. At any rate, we've done all we came to do, so there's no point freezing our arses off out here. Until we meet it again, Dexter. I'm pretty sure we're going to be heading to the same place, though, so we could just go together. No? Alright, fine. Okay, report back to Saturnois. I can do that, exactly. There we go. Why did I somehow think there was going to be someone else here as well, maybe watching us? I don't know why. Alright, and then from here we go to the Scholasticate. Sorry, the Cathedral. And then back downstairs from here. And of course music cuts out. Figures. Pray keep your voice down. Okay, I was gonna do that. I didn't say the different thing this time. Alright, start to noir. We have no new information. But I'm here now. Master Gravel, I trust you were able to find Theomacent and Lee? That I was. I see. Yes, the two of them have always shared a special bond with Father Trousseau, one that only seems to have grown stronger with his passing. It is encouraging to see that they have taken their lessons to heart and continue to work so fervently for the good of their fellow students. I fear, however, that a dark and treacherous path lies ahead of them. I only pray that when the time comes, they're ready for whatever challenges await. I hope so, too. Do these students... Oh! And Chromophore is gone. It pains me greatly to see the nonchalance most of the students here have displayed regarding Ula's disappearance. It seems they're too busy to feel concern for anyone but themselves. A very impious attitude to take, if you ask me. As pupils of the seminary, it's our burden to put another's needs before our own. I'm glad that she's willing to take up not necessarily responsibility, but a willingness to help out. She's only named one here. That's unfortunate. All right, what's next? Through the grapevine. Father Saturnois wears a troubled frown. What troubles you, sir? Master Gravel, just the man I was hoping to see. I'm sorry to say that a rather disturbing rumor has been circulating around the Scholasticate of late. One which claims that Arcambidin arranged Ula to be taken away. That the boy scorns those who favor different interpretations of the scriptures, I do not deny, but I labor to believe he would go so far. To engage in such conduct would risk not only his own position as a prefect, but the very honor of House Zamel, both of which mean a great deal to him. Regretfully, no one seems to know whence these ridiculous rumors came. They could have been concocted by anyone, and for any number of reasons. In any event, with many still unsure what to make of Ulah's sudden withdrawal, these wild accusations have only served to deepen the divide between our seminarians. At this rate, I fear others may decide to no longer wish to remain at the Scholasticate, and so I would be most grateful if you would consent to investigate this matter. Oh, heck yeah. Should you oblige my request, I suggest you begin with speaking with Lumbersoir. I'm told he has spent the past few days looking into Ulah's activities prior to her departure, likely with the intent to absolve Arcom of suspicion. Either that or he's working for Arcom. That's not good. Alright, gotta go speak to Lumbersoir in the Pillars. Now, where would he be hanging out here? In the Pillars. Somewhere in the courtyard, not sure where. Alright, so where could he be? Something tells me he's down to the south somewhere. And I have no sprint. Forgot about that. Whoops. Is he? Oh, Artoirel's over here too. But I'm not here to speak to him today. I'm here to speak to Lumbersoir. I thought he'd be down here, just not here on this side, maybe. Hi. Let me guess. You caught wind of the rumors and thought you'd come to investigate, yes? That is true. Well, I'll have you know that Arcom is innocent. He has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with any of this nonsense. I have known him since childhood. While he might occasionally seem somewhat high-handed, perhaps even callous, he would never do anything to harm anyone. If that's not enough, there's also the fact that the days and weeks prior to Ulah's disappearance, I was not out of his company for more than a few moments. He could not possibly have committed the crime of which he is accused without my knowledge. Whoever orchestrated all of this clearly planned for the blame to fall squarely on his shoulders. That much is certain. Yet numerous as the enemies of House Zamel are, I struggle to think who would resort to something so underhanded. Unless it was the girl herself. Don't you see? What better way to besmirch the good name of one of Ishgard's foremost houses and win over your peers than to vanish and later spread rumors that he was somehow responsible and then go about and plant... Plant what? That is to say... Oh, by the Fury, I pray I'm not making a mistake. But first, I would have you swear to me none but the inspector about what I'm about to reveal. Oh? You have some insight, I see. You might not be responsible, but you know something. What am I holding? I stumbled across this volume 11 of the Articles of Hellenic Polity. Oh, you had the book! Oh. It had been conspicuously placed in Arcom's dormitory room, with Ulah's favorite bookmark tucked between its pages. I need hardly tell you what would happen if people were to learn of this. 'Tis but a mercy that I chanced upon it, and not one more credulous. However, now that I've deducted who the perpetrator is, it should be simple enough to restore Arcom's reputation. All that I need do is prove she and her revolutionary friends are responsible. Were I a braver and more foolish man, I would march down to the broom and demand answers. But you, as a hero blessed with the strength of 100, need not fear your well-being there as I do. Oh, you want me to look into it? I see. You are my only hope. Please, I beg of you, take the book and use it to find the girl and prove these foul rumors false. I will do so. I don't know if I'll prove the rumors false or not. But I will look into this. Alright, now we're heading off, deliver the book to Briarden. Okay, so we're heading back to, yeah, the Scholasticate. Awesome. Apparently there are some side quests in there as well. I'll have to look into that later, too. Okay, I'm inside a church. No running. Ah, Dexter, you're returned. Please tell me your inquiries have been more fruitful than mine own. Actually, yes, I found Volume 11 of the Articles of Hellenic Polity. The infamous tome of parables on equality said to have mysteriously vanished off the library's shelves shortly prior to Ula's equally inexplicable disappearance. This is the missing volume. However did you find it? I'm not telling. So Lambersoir believes that Ula, or one of her revolutionary friends, planted it in Archon's room as part of an elaborate scheme to defame House Zamel? I continue to be amazed by what ridiculous conspiracies these children can convince themselves are true, as if the future of Ishgardian society shall be shaped by the actions of some few ambitious seminarians. Anyway, I will allow that she may have been consorting with others who supported Reformation, and were she persuaded to engage in rebellious acts, the dormitory prefect would have been an ideal target. Alternatively, Archon was so arrogant and careless that he thought nothing of leaving incriminating evidence in plain sight. He would hardly be the first. Needless to say, speculation will avail us not at this juncture. First, I must see what I can learn from this book. In the meantime, I would have you go and speak with the people of the Broom. See what they know, if anything, about Ula, where she might have gone, whom she might have visited, and so forth. Failing that, keep your ears open for news of unusual happenings. One can never be too well informed. True. Alright, off to the Broom! Whee! Now let's see who we can talk to get information on what the heck could have happened to Ula. I think that I saw the first one is over here somewhere. Ah, Golden. You might know something. You're not about to ask me to do you a favor, are you? You'll forgive me for being suspicious, but just the other day, a man draped from head to toe in fine silks approached me, all nervous and twitching. He tossed a purse at my feet, saying the gil was mine for the taking. All I had to do was to head to the Crozier and buy him a couple vials of cough syrup. Oh. Wait, cough syrup? Oh! A student did say she was coughing. Maybe they were actually getting medicine, but why would he be doing it this way? That's weird. Tempting as it was, I wasn't about to risk getting involvement in someone's shady schemes. So I told him to piss off, and that was that. Okay. Interesting insight. Something was happening here, and it was related to that in some way. I just don't know how. Am I going the right way? Aha! Oh, Ben, what do you know? Leave me be. I've got nothing to say to the likes of you. What was that? You think I might have helped kidnap some highborn girl? God's sakes. You and Theomacint make a fine pair, you do, acting all high and mighty, pretending you care. But the one time you come around is when you're looking for someone to blame. Sorry to disappoint you, but I got nothing to do with this Ula's disappearance. If you ask me, you'd have better luck harassing those blue bloods in the pillars. After all, they know better than anyone how to deal with inconveniences, huh? Not looking highly upon anything, huh? I see. It looks like we have one more inside the... Forgotten Night itself. I forgot the name of the place. God damn it. Now I got sprint back. There we go. See, someone inside there. Who could it be? Oh, nope. Up more. Now, who wants to talk? Ooh. Gibberlong. I distinctly recall telling you once that my patrons appreciate their privacy. Still, I know you wouldn't ask if it weren't important, so this time I'll oblige your curiosity. This hasn't got anything to do with your missing girl, mind, but a few days back, this one fellow comes by and pays his tab in full. A surprising development, as I'd long since written it off as a loss. Came into money, he says, and has a mind to settle his debts. Pleased as I am by his changing fortunes, all the while I'm wondering who he left bleeding in an alley to get that much gil at once. Ooh. Came into a lot of money quickly. Alright, let's go report these findings to Briarden. See how exactly all of this helps. Unfortunately, I do not know. Maybe if we talk to Briarden, we'll find out. Let's go see. And music on time. I keep doing that. Excellent timing, Dexter. I have findings to share. Ooh, you do? While Ula's bookmark suggests that the Volume 11 was within her possession at some point, it does not tell us when that point may have been. With this in mind, I decided to pay a visit to the seminary library. Sure enough, her signature was in the logs, indicating that she was the last person to have borrowed the tome. I compared the handwriting to samples from her old assignments, to be sure, and found no irregularities. One might argue that this supports Lembrosoir's theory, but it's far from conclusive evidence. I suppose you can't use those vaunted powers of yours to grant us a vision of the past and spare us further hardship. That's not how my power works. I thought not. Then we shall rely on the more traditional methods. So, what came of your inquiries in the broom? Do tell. Nothing. But that is to be expected, is it not? Again, I'm reminded how ridiculous the two scenarios presented to us purporting grand conspiracies truly are. Is it not more likely that both the girl and Arkham are innocent of wrongdoing? It could be. We must continue searching for more clues. Even the most insignificant tidbit may be all it takes for the pieces of this puzzle to fall into place. Let's hope so. Next up, a familiar resemblance. Oh! It's going to feature Blazy. Sorry. Briarden is eager to continue his investigation. Seeing how reluctant some of the citizens were to answer your questions, I believe it best for me to take over investigations in the broom. As for you... yes. I'm given to understand that Blazy and her friends have been conducting their own investigation. Though I'm loath to admit it, given the fact that they are seminarians, I should not be surprised if they have noticed something we overlooked. You may as well go and see what Blazy has learned. If you cannot find her at the Scholasticate, I imagine someone can point you in the right direction. I think I know where she might go. Wherever Theo goes. That's going to be weird if it turns out to be the case. Alright, so we have the exact same students to talk to. Okay. That is a question I too would like to know the answer to. Feels as though we haven't spoken in ages. I did, however, overhear some of the other seminarians say that they saw Theomizent and at the Ark of the Venerable. If so, Blazy is certain to be close by. Okay, so what can other students tell me? Oh, what with them both working to bring Ula back, Theomizent and Blazy have had good reason to spend a great deal of time together. These past few days I've been running around the city making inquiries. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're up to today. Hasn't she been following Theomizent around like some lost puppy this last fortnight? Find him and you'll probably find her, that's what I say. I don't know how he puts up with it, frankly. I suppose that, unlike some of the seniors, he's simply too kind for his own good. That might be what Blazy likes so much about him. Blazy? I haven't seen her all day. I expect she's gone out again with her friends to look for Ula. I still don't understand why they bother. The girl's probably off gallivanting about with heretics and revolutionaries. Even if they find her, I doubt she'll want to return. Either that or she's going to wind up dead, and I don't want that to happen. Of course, I don't know where she is. While I may be in charge of the dormitory, it's not my responsibility to hold the seminarians' hands or wipe their arses. As you should well know, in light of recent events, Archon has not the luxury to concern himself with such trivialities. You'd think he would, considering it's one of his own fellow peers? I guess not. Alright, let's go find... Oh, specifically go to find Blazy in the pillars. Now, where exactly? Nope, not same spot as before. Oh, yeah, over by... Yep, the Ark of the Venerable. Okay. Let's go find her. Quickest way would be over by the Astrologicum, right? Yeah, there we go. Now, let's see. You are back this way. Oh? Ah! Looking on at whatever they're doing, I see. You startled me. I'm here for Ulah's sake, lest you wonder. This is all part of my investigation, I swear. Well, part of it, I assume. Wait, you're not a seminarian? And yet you seem so familiar. Oh, I know. You're my brother's associate. Oh, that's why this is called familial thingy. Oh. You're Briarden's sister. Oh, wow, sudden change of lighting as with that revelation. By brother, you mean... My apologies, Master Dexter. I suppose we have yet to be properly introduced. I'm Blazy, Briarden's younger sister. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. So he sent you to see what I've learned? Then I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. I spent all day questioning merchants, watchmen, and random passerbys, and they told me absolutely nothing of interest. I recorded their statements for good measure, but quite honestly, it was a rather waste of ink and paper. Blazy, what are you doing there? Theo, I fancy meeting you here. I was just taking a moment to review these testimonies I'd gotten and thought to, but of course, you then thought to come and share your findings with us. Yes, that's it. While it might be a bit much, I wanted to make sure I did not omit a single word. By the Fury, Blazy, this is over 100 foams long. I cannot even begin to imagine the amount of effort it would take to organize all this information. It's incredibly heartening to know that there are others as dedicated as us to seeing Ulah returned. Now, let's have a look, shall we? Over 100? Damn. Investigation Log Entry 1. Master of Ishgardian Markets, Mistress Elais. Problems? Well, with this recent run of bad weather, we've had plenty. Why, just the other day, my back started to give me trouble again, and I've had to hobble from place to place. She remembers all of that text like that? Investigation Log Entry 2. House for Tom Stewart, Honoroy. I cannot guarantee that this news will bring great interest to you and yours, but a 12-point proposal for the reformation of the Inquisition has recently been tabled by Lord Artoirel and the House of Lords. Damn, she really was that diligent, huh? Investigation Log Entry 10, Weaponsmith Elbert. Ever since the blue bastard and his lapdog put an end to the war, profits have plummeted. I've had to sell my best stock for a fraction of its worth just to make ends meet. Oh boy, this is long. Investigation log entry 21. Carvery, Mestano. I've barely enough time to fill my customers' orders, much less keep an eye out for foolish... God damn it, Theo, that's enough. None of that rubbish is even remotely relevant. Now, don't you think you're being a touch too hasty? We've not gotten even a third of the way through. We might yet learn something of value. Let's not dismiss Blazy's hard work out of hand. Thank you, Theo, for your kind words. I'm glad you think it may be of use. Fine. Let's briefly entertain this thought and say that something in these notes will help us find Ula. How exactly do you propose that we determine what that is? Lee, we didn't do a thing. For though we may lack the skill to discern the relevance from the mundane, a certain inspector we know and love is a dab hand and at such things, no? But of course, Inspector Briarden. Brilliant idea, Cremevoix. Dexter, if you would, take this scroll to him and see what he can make of it. Wish you could have done that first. Then we wouldn't have had to stand around so long. I doubt even he would make heads or tails of this rubbish. In any event, it's out of our hands. We should continue with our search. Alright, good luck to all of you. Okay, back to the cathedral. Back to the cathedral to see what he has to say. My voice is somehow losing me, I think. Oh no. Whee! Alright, by how everything looks at this point, I think this is going to be the last thing I do for tonight. That sounds about right. Honestly, I wish I could have kept going until I've at least finished the next chapter, but I don't know how long it's going to take for me to do that. We meet again. Doubtless you have much to share. I know I do. Oh, you have stuff to share too. Do you recall Gibberlon's patron who recently paid off his debts and the gentleman attempting to attain cough syrups? Upon further investigation, it turns out they share one astoundingly similar facial feature. A pale raised scar running from the top of their left cheek to their jaw. So it happens that this description also matches that of a notorious thug who's known to hang around outside taverns and harass patrons for coin, until an unexpected windfall saw his fortunes vastly improve. He's now rumored to make a living as a traveling salesman, though where he goes and what he sells none can say. We can find out in due time. But enough of my discoveries. What have you learned? I have Blazy's notes here, a scroll full of testimonies written in Blazy's meticulous hand, outlining any dubious activities shopkeepers and citizens of the Jeweled Crozier have recently witnessed. And it's a long one. Have fun with it. By the Fury, this is longer than some scripture. And she compiled it all in less than a single day, you say? Remarkable. Investigation log entry 1, Master of Ishgardian Markets, Mr. Selays. Problems. Well, this, okay, same thing as before. On the other hand, the Crozier has seen increasing trading in oils, furs, and other goods folks begin to crave when it grows cold. So in that regard, I can't complain. Investigation log 13, Purveyor of Sundries, Pastivale? On the other day, there was this one fellow who wanted to purchase robes for a young woman. A merchant, he said, but I've never known one who couldn't be bothered to haggle. Not that I minded it, of course. Investigation log entry number 21, Carvery Mestone. Mestonau. I've barely enough time to fill my customers' orders, much less keep an eye on for foolish girls getting themselves into trouble. Now, if you would excuse me, I really must be getting back to it. I'm expecting several regular customers any minute. Investigation log entry 47. Apothecary PN. Mestino has brought my whole stock of cough syrup every day for the past week. Passing strange, needless to say, so I followed him and found him that he was reselling my products to another. The nerve of some people, I tell you. Oh. So her notes did have something useful. A gentleman procuring cough medicines through a third party. That story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? A man with a questionable past, recently come into wealth and playing at being a merchant, who so happens to travel along with a young girl prone to fits of coughing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Dexter? Ooh, okay. Oh, we got multiple answers. Keeping a close eye on Elaise? No, she wasn't involved. Past of Elaise is somehow involved. That, not really. The medicine is key, so it's PN we must watch, or I don't like the cut of Mestino's jib. I mean, no. PN was the one saying that the medicine was being bought from him, so I'm thinking Mestino. Nor I. 'Tis a pity our merchant friend had not the wits to match his newfound wealth. I would have done. I could have done with. I could have done with a greater challenge. Wait, what? Hold on. I could have done with a good. Okay. Reading that was weird, but that is neither here nor there. Come, Dexter. Let us pay a visit to Mestino's stall. You know what? I think I might have time for one more quest. If this might be what closes out the whole thing. So let's try this last one. Finding actually, you know what? No, I think I'll save this for another time. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'll come back to Briarden next week, and then from there, not entirely sure what else to do, but I'll figure it out sometime. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think there was another series of quests I can do in Idleshire. And like I said before, there's a bunch of other quests in other places that I could find as well. So I will spend time going around seeing what else I need to do and marking down that I can do them. So until next time, everyone, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a good night. I will look into this investigation some other time. Good night, everyone.